The following is a presentation of KNOX Sports.
It's live sports. Ryan Lincoln today from Speaking back in the South. Sport featured in Central School baseball today. Today, Twins are set to go into their latest matchup with the Chicago White Sox coming up here later on today, and we'll have that for you tonight. We'll be joining it in progress. The pregame show is set to get going sometime at around that 6 o'clock time frame. We'll probably be joining that pregame a little bit in progress today. We expect that this game's going to take us up till around maybe the 6:30 time spot. This is set for a 4:30 first pitch this afternoon, but we are here, and we are happy to be with you here today as we get ready for Central Red River Baseball. And it's a very, very important matchup for both teams today on the Roughriders Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network. The reason why is that it's been a tough go so far inside the league for both of these teams. The Eastern Dakota Conference has usually got some pretty good baseball, and so because of that, Central and Red River find themselves with their backs a bit against the wall here in the early going of the season. Red River 0-3 in the league, Central 0-3 in the league, and so somebody here is going to get their first opportunity to win today, but things get a little bit more complicated for Grand Forks Red River with the game coming up tomorrow that has now been moved to a later game. They're supposed to go to Valley City, but schedule changes with the Valley City State University baseball team have sort of pushed the Red River schedule off till the later evening coming up tomorrow. So they've had to deal with some schedule changes throughout the course of the day while they get ready for this one, which is a schedule change as well. This game was supposed to be played last week with a non-conference game between these two teams back on Saturday. Neither one of them turned out to happen, and so without the opportunity to play on any additional Saturdays throughout the course of the year and just running out of dates, they decided to just plunk it on Wednesday and take the hit from the religious community, I guess, was the way that it was sort of positioned to us. Hopefully the hit won't be that big as they put it early in the day today, but Central and Red River have got to get a game in, and so that's just basically what this comes down to is they've got to play, and they've chosen today in order to be able to get this one in. But two teams that are 0-3, somebody gets their first win of the season inside the league here today and tries to grab some momentum going into the end of the month of April. Of course, some baseball coming up a little bit later on this week, again tomorrow as well, but we're coming in on the 1 month old mark when it comes down to the high school baseball season. Remember, Memorial Day is usually the league tournaments, and so we're a month away from going into the postseason. It's important for teams to start to play their best baseball at this point. And today we bring it to you courtesy of our premier sports partners. They include Roughriders Turf and Forage, a premium seed dealer in Grand Forks. With all this sunshine and all this heat, you're certainly thinking about trying to make something happen when it comes down to turf and forage projects around your, property, around your business, around your home. Or you might be thinking about some cover crop action to try to lure in that big buck for the upcoming fall hunting season. No matter what it is you're looking for, Roughriders Turf and Forage can cover you with it. Roughriders mixes all of their seed varieties at their mixing plant right here in Grand Forks. You're not doing business with a big box store when you do business with Roughriders. You're doing business with those that have science and reputation on their side. Check them out at roughriders.com. That's roughriders.com. And our pregame report and our coverage of baseball brought to you today as well by Grand Trailer Sales. Grand Trailer Sales is your home for all things trailer in East Grand Forks. No matter what it is that you need for the upcoming summer season, whether you're driving for your work or you're driving just for some recreation, they've got the perfect trailer to help you out at Grand Trailer Sales. Whether it's a new one or getting that current trailer that you have working in good order, again, a great service department that they have for you at Grand Trailer Sales and all the parts and accessories to make those trailers work and feel like new. Grand Trailer Sales, stop and see them on the east side of East Grand Forks on Highway 2. They bring you our coverage of Knights and Rough Rider baseball. A sunny afternoon today here at Diamond number 4, the Oxford Sports Complex. It's called Montgomery Field, right in Midtown. They've had some softball going on to our right today between the University of North Dakota and the University of Minnesota Crookston. And now, of course, it's our turn to play some baseball today as well. We'll come back with more on our pregame report, including a complete look at those standings with Drive for the Title. It's up next. This is our coverage of high school baseball on the Roughriders Turf and Forage, Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network, and KNOX Live Sports here on KNOX.
When When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Plus, they also carry a full line of ice melter products for your home or business. To check out all their products, go to rivards.com.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, trade, or rent a trailer, stop into East Grand Forks. GrandTrailersSales.com.
Did you know there's another way to manage your farm's risk and protect your equity with margin protection? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. Margin protection provides coverage against an unexpected decrease in operating margin. In other words, we can put a policy in place to protect your farm from changing input costs and crop prices. Join us at Irie Insurance for our upcoming margin protection meetings, August 29th at 8:30 a.m. in Devils Lake and 4 p.m. in Hope, and August 30th at 8 a.m. in Hillsborough. For more information, visit our website at irieins.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
What do you need or want right now? Area Community Credit Union can help you get whatever it is you want. Vehicle, furniture, a home loan, or maybe you need help with a wedding. Contact the professionals at Area Community Credit for solutions. Federally insured by NCUA.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. They have pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. Go to sprayadvantage.com.
Picture yourself at Lake Region State College. With faculty and staff here to help you succeed, we know you by name. Picture your success as you get hands-on ready for the workforce or transfer on to earn your bachelor's degree. Lake Region State College. We change lives.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
S&T Quick Stop in Thompson is the stop you need at the end of your day. From the groceries you may have left behind to the products you need to keep running, S&T Quick Stop is your best stop. Find us on the west edge of Thompson.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water. High Plains Water offers Millennium Drink Water System, which delivers great-tasting water and also eliminates harmful impurities. Professionally installed and maintained by High Plains Water of Grand Forks. See them at highplainswater.com.
Rust, salt, and time are the biggest enemies for a fuel tank. Never fear, because Grand Forks Welding is here to take care of your enemies for you. We not only fix or patch your tanks, but we can custom fabricate any kind of replacement fuel tanks or service unit. Go to grandforkswelding.com.
Man of Steel. Welcome back to our coverage of high school baseball on the Rivard's Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network and KNOX Live Sports today. Midtown and Grand Forks Diamond 4. We're at Montgomery Field this afternoon as the Roughriders and Knights get set to tangle today in their matchup inside Eastern Dakota Conference Baseball. And our pregame report today is presented by Area Community Credit Union, where your memberships matter. Stop and see them at 2800 South Washington in Grand Forks. If you've had your eye on that new recreational vehicle, that new side-by-side or UHV ATV, or that new boat for the upcoming season, and man, it's getting close now. Wouldn't you like to have your hands on it? Talk with Area Community Credit Union. Find out if they can finance that product for you with some benefits, because when you're a member, you have benefits at Area Community Credit Union. And Irie Insurance, you're protected and appreciated with Irie. Irie Insurance started off in Hope, North Dakota, servicing our agricultural producers. They've moved on, not just to cover agriculture, but to cover all lines of consumable insurance in the eastern part of North Dakota and beyond. You can find an agent by going to Irie, IHRYINS. That's IRIEINS.com. Find out more of what they have to offer you when it comes down to insurance. And remember, they know how to serve, because that's how they started what it is that they do now in a lot of places. You're protected and appreciated with Irie. For those of you that are joining us today, it's Grand Forks Central that is currently on the field. You can see there head coach Danny Marto sending out the warm-up opportunities for his infield, outfield, trying to get this thing put together for Grand Forks Central coming up this afternoon, as the Knights and the Roughriders will battle each trying to look for their first win in the Eastern Dakota Conference, and that takes us to Drive for the Title. Drive for the Title is presented today by Toys for Trucks. Toys for Trucks is your truck, Jeep, and car accessory super center, 6105 Gateway Drive in Grand Forks. If it's time to spruce up a ride for the upcoming summer driving season, you want to get to Toys for Trucks. They've got a whole showroom of custom wheels and rims. They've obviously got the performance tires, all the good lines of performance tires to make that car handle and feel like you want it to do for the upcoming fun summer driving season at Toys for Trucks. They bring you our Drive for the Title. In Drive for the Title today, Fargo Shanley continues to be the pace setter in the Eastern Dakota Conference. They're 4-0 in the league and a game ahead of West Fargo, who's also going to be a pretty good baseball team we found out so far with a record of 3-1. Fargo Davies is 3-2. Devils Lake, West Fargo Cheyenne each 2-1. Fargo North and South are each 2-2. And then 2-2 for West Fargo Horace as well. Wapaton's 1-2, Valley City's 1-3, Red River Central 0-3, 0-3 each, and each team only just one win in the conference at 1-7 for Red River and 1-8 for Central. Now here is the important part. There is no play-in type of situation in the Eastern Dakota Conference. We've got 12 teams here in the EDC. It'll go down to 11 here in the future. Valley City will drop to Class B. But we've got 12 teams right now in the EDC, and a good 4 of them are going to be cut before we even go to the Eastern Dakota Conference tournament. And that's why wins are really valuable. One could say that today the winner of this game between Red River and Central is kind of in that position where their season is kept alive. But if you start 0-4 in the East region, it's going to be a tough draw to try to fight your way back. Now, worth mentioning as well, good teams have been played as far as the league contests early for Red River and Central. Nonetheless, it's kind of a hole with both of them sitting there at 0-3. Games today, almost a full day in the conference. West Fargo will play, this is the only game today. My apologies. I'm already skipping ahead to tomorrow. Again, my apologies. Red River Central, the only game today. Tomorrow, West Fargo will come here and play Central while Red River goes to Valley City. That game time is going to be changed. You're probably looking at a 7 to 7:30 time frame for that game coming up tomorrow night. Davies at North tomorrow, Devils Lakes at Horace, and then there will be a few games coming up on Friday as well, and on Saturday, non-conference for West Fargo Horace. So tomorrow, we'll see Central and Red River back inside conference baseball. They'll end up taking the rest of the weekend off, but that's why this one becomes really, really important, the launching pad into what happens tomorrow. And that is Drive for the Title, and it's presented today by Toys for Trucks, your car, truck, and Jeep accessory supercenter in Grand Forks. When we come back, we'll dive into what makes these teams go, what we've seen so far, with a look at that keys and tools for the game that we'll have for you in a couple of moments, and get ready to bring you our starting lineups with baseball scheduled at 4:30, part of a doubleheader with the Twins that we'll have for you today coming up on KNOX as well. It is Red River and Central high school baseball in the crosstown battle today from Montgomery Field, Diamond 4 here at the Oxford Sports Complex. This is our coverage of high school sports on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network and KNOX Live Sports.
The Kubota BX Series, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
See the full line of Kubota at Acme Equipment Grand Forks.
From tears in your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new again. Big or small, at Finest Auto Trim, we can cover it all. To check out our services, go to finestautotrim.com or stop out on Demers Avenue in Grand Forks to get your quote today.
When you think breakfast, you think Perkins Restaurant. Whether you keep it simple with a fresh-baked mammoth muffin and coffee or go all out and try the tremendous 12 breakfast, Perkins Restaurant is your breakfast place. Perkins Restaurant and a great breakfast make the perfect team. Since 1972, Jarrell's Sports Center and Hockey World has provided year-round sporting goods, apparel, and of course, hockey equipment and training tools. You'll also find they have a state-of-the-art skate sharpening machine to give you the edge you need for anything sports. Stop in to Jarrell's and Hockey World.
Residents of the Midwest are known for being self-starters and getting the job done. But when it comes to electrical work, it's best to call a professional. Hi, this is Steve from Bergstrom Electric. It's true that there's a certain glory to accomplishing a task on your own, but it's our experience that not only will save you time, but also the headaches that go along with home improvement projects. A simple phone call to Bergstrom Electric can make all the difference. At Bergstrom Electric, the light does shine brighter.
As guys, we all love our trucks. That's why Toys for Trucks is your headquarters for all things truck. They carry an amazing selection of rims and tires, plus floor mats, tonneau covers, hitches, plows, and even Excalibur remote car starters for any car, truck, or SUV. And the best part? They can install everything for your truck right at their location. Stop out at Toys for Trucks in Grand Forks to customize your ride, or check them out at toysfortrucks.com.
Today, the PS stands for proper service for your home, farm, or business, which is what you'll get from the team at PS Garage Doors in Grand Forks. Whether you need a door fixed or just thinking about replacing what you already have, no matter what the size, PS Doors offers the proper service for you. Get your proper service at psgaragedoors.com.
If you've got an electrical emergency, call RBB Electric. We are your 24/7 electrician. Your call will always be answered by an RBB employee ready to help 24/7. RBB Electric is on time every time. Your time is valuable, and we don't waste it. RBB Electric always calls ahead to schedule service. We are online always. If you suffer from slow download speeds, call our certified network designers and installers. On call, on time, and online. RBB Electric won't leave you in the dark. RBB Electric, your 24/7 electricians.
Hi, this is Jen from Absolute Refrigeration, your local commercial refrigeration experts. Our team provides excellent and dependable service to keep your business up and running all year long. Call us at 787-1200. Absolute Refrigeration. We're here when staying cool absolutely matters.
ProAg in Grand Forks and Grafton carries the equipment and parts on hand to make your farming operation run smooth. They carry all major brands like Honeybee, Alloway, Amity, Artex, Hardy, Capello, Monosem, Pickett, Wilrich, and Black Ace. So whether you're trading in, buying, or just need parts, go to ProAgEquip.com to see everything ProAg has to offer.
Franson Bank and Trust in Grand Forks is a community bank that caters to businesses, farms, and consumers. They provide customized financial solutions with personalized customer service. Let Franson Bank give you the banking relationship you deserve. Real people, real results.
Welcome back to our coverage of high school baseball today on the Roughriders Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network, KNOX Live Sports today from beautiful sunshiny Montgomery Field here at the Oxford Sports Complex. Diamond 4. It's Red River Central set to do battle in the crosstown matchup today in the Eastern Dakota Conference of High School Baseball. Our pregame report today presented by Irie Insurance. You're protected and appreciated, Irie. And also brought to you by Area Community Credit Union, where your memberships matter. Ryan Cunningham with you. Joey Springer on our camera work here this afternoon as we get ready for the start of this matchup between Central and Red River. Let's take a look at our tools for the game today. Our tools for the game presented today by Acme Equipment and Acme Tools. They're your Kubota dealers with a full line of Kubota products to help you do your very best work. You'll find them at their location across from Simplot on Gateway in Grand Forks. And when you're looking for just about anything that you would have to have as far as those big-time tools that will help you complete a project or fill out your operation, you're looking for Acme Equipment and Acme Tools. Skid steer loaders, scissor lifts, compact loaders, diggers. The list goes on and on. You'll find it at Acme Equipment and Acme Tools. And also our tool store with Acme Tools brought to you on the north end of Washington, just a couple of blocks south of Gateway. They've got every tool that you're looking for. In fact, I was using a couple of tools that I purchased from Acme Tools to get ready for today's game, putting together a little infrastructure, if you will, out in center field, and Acme Tools can help you with that project as well. Acme Equipment, Acme Tools, your Kubota dealers. For Grand Forks Central, Braden Brevick, we've seen him have some very, very good offensive games. He's going to lead off that lineup today. It's a little change as far as their lineup is concerned. Brevick popping up to that number 1 spot. And Keegan Hensrud, when he's on defensively, he can really make some great plays for Grand Forks Central, and they'll need that because Red River's likely going to put the ball in play today pretty well. For Red River, Griffin Hoganson going out to the hill. He is a very capable pitcher. The Riders going to need some big innings from Griff today to try to get this done offensively. Matt Dosh has been a very good stick that we've seen from Red River. When we've seen him, we know Xander Wayne's got some pop in that bat. He's going to play over at third base today in the number 6 spot in the order, but Dosh, Wayne, some good sticks all the way around him. Jacob Chine wasn't with Red River to start the season due to an injury, and even though he's back, probably still trying to completely heal in that injury situation. So Jacob Chine, look for him to do some things in that center field spot today as well. And those are our tools for the game, and they're brought to you today by Acme Equipment and Acme Tools, your Kubota dealers. That'll do it for our pregame report, brought to you by Area Community Credit Union, where your memberships matter. When we come back, starting lineups in baseball. This is our coverage of high school baseball on the Roughriders Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network and KNOX Live Sports.
What do you need or want right now? Area Community Credit Union can help you get whatever it is you want. Vehicle, furniture, a home loan, or maybe you need help with a wedding. Contact the professionals at Area Community Credit for solutions. Federally insured by NCUA.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. They have pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. Go to sprayadvantage.com.
Picture yourself at Lake Region State College. With faculty and staff here to help you succeed, we know you by name. Picture your success as you get hands-on ready for the workforce or transfer on to earn your bachelor's degree. Lake Region State College. We change lives.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water. High Plains Water offers Millennium Drink Water System, which delivers great tasting water and also eliminates harmful impurities. Professionally installed and maintained by High Plains Water of Grand Forks. See them at highplainswater.com.
S&T Quick Stop in Thompson is the stop you need at the end of your day. From the groceries you may have left behind to the products you need to keep running, S&T Quick Stop is your best stop. Find us on the west edge of Thompson.
Rust, salt, and time are the biggest enemies for a fuel tank. Never fear, because Grand Forks Welding is here to take care of your enemies for you. We not only fix or patch your tanks, but we can custom fabricate any kind of replacement fuel tanks or service unit. Go to grandforkswelding.com.
Man of Steel.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
Today, the PS stands for proper service for your home, farm, or business, which is what you'll get from the team at PS Garage Doors in Grand Forks. Whether you need a door fixed or just thinking about replacing what you already have, no matter what the size, PS Doors offers the proper service for you. Get your proper service at psgaragedoors.com.
As guys, we all love our trucks. That's why Toys for Trucks is your headquarters for all things truck. They carry an amazing selection of rims and tires, plus floor mats, tonneau covers, hitches, plows, and even Excalibur remote car starters for any car, truck, or SUV. And the best part? They can install everything for your truck right at their location. Stop out at Toys for Trucks in Grand Forks to customize your ride, or check them out at toysfortrucks.com.
When you think breakfast, you think Perkins Restaurant. Whether you keep it simple with a fresh baked mammoth muffin and coffee or go all out and try the tremendous 12 breakfast, Perkins Restaurant is your breakfast place. Perkins Restaurant and a great breakfast make the perfect team.
Franson Bank and Trust in Grand Forks is a community bank that caters to businesses, farms, and consumers. They provide customized financial solutions with personalized customer service. Let Franson Bank give you the banking relationship you deserve. Real people, real results.
Of high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network and KNOX Live Sports. They're going through our starting lineups right now. Let's take a look at those starting lineups. They're brought to you today by Franson Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. FransonBank.com for the visitors. Grand Forks Central leading off in center field is Braden Brevick. Batting second, shortstop Keegan Hensrud. Batting third is the catcher Gabe Tandy, and Noah Morkby cleans up and the pitches today. Landon Lima at first base will bat fifth. Batting sixth is Nolan Marto at left field. Batting seventh, Blaze Walken in right field. Brody Ledegy will play at third base and bat eighth, and Zach Benjamin will bat ninth at second base for Central. For Red River, leading off is Jacob Chine in center field. Matt Dosh catches and bats second. Batting third, Brady Peterson. The left fielder, Alex Seaver, will clean up at shortstop. Batting fifth is the pitcher, Griffin Hoganson. Batting sixth, Xander Wayne at third base. Adrian Gonzalez will designated hit, bat seventh. Batting eighth, Josh Scribner in right field. And Tate Parson will bat ninth and play at second base today for Grand Forks Red River. Danny Marto is the head coach of Central. Mark Variano is the head coach of Red River. We'll pause for our national anthem, and we will come back with first pitch next on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network and KNOX Live Sports. Stay with us.
Need seed? Think Proseed. Proseed.net.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
S&T Quick Stop in Thompson is the stop you need at the end of your day. From the groceries you may have left behind to the products you need to keep running, S&T Quick Stop is your best stop. Find us on the west edge of Thompson.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water. High Plains Water offers Millennium Drink Water System, which delivers great-tasting water and also eliminates harmful impurities. Professionally installed and maintained by High Plains Water of Grand Forks. See them at highplainswater.com.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, trade, or rent a trailer, stop into East Grand Forks. GrandTrailersSales.com.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
If you've got an electrical emergency, call RBB Electric. We are your 24/7 electrician. Your call will always be answered by an RBB employee ready to help 24/7. RBB Electric is on time every time. Your time is valuable, and we don't waste it. RBB Electric always calls ahead to schedule service. We are online always. If you suffer from slow download speeds, call our certified network designers and installers. On call, on time, and online. RBB Electric won't leave you in the dark. RBB Electric, your 24/7 electricians.
Today, the PS stands for proper service for your home, farm, or business, which is what you'll get from the team at PS Garage Doors in Grand Forks. Whether you need a door fixed or just thinking about replacing what you already have, no matter what the size, PS Doors offers the proper service for you. Get your proper service at psgaragedoors.com.
Welcome back to our coverage of high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network, KNOX Live Sports today. We are broadcasting from Montgomery Field today, downtown in Midtown Grand Forks, we should say, right off of Columbia Road, where it is a beautiful sunshiny day today. This one's going to get going just a little behind schedule today. You know what? That's probably okay. Good crowd coming in on hand to take this one in as we get set for Red River and Central to do battle here today. Roughriders will send Griffin Hoganson out to the hill to face Braden Brevik to get this one started today. Ryan Cunningham, Joey Springer with you here this afternoon as we get ready for what should be a pretty good matchup and what we're looking for with some great weather to play with as well. We haven't had a whole lot of that this year, so it's good to finally get that. Griffin Hoganson kicks and fires. First pitch is a strike. Count will go to no balls and a strike, and we are underway officially today at 4:36 with this matchup. So a little behind, but this one moved up in good quality time to get this one in. Hoganson delivers the 0-1 pitch, breaking pitch up high. The count levels up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Good weather here for this one today. We got shorts and shirt sleeves out here today, and that's not something that we've been able to get a whole lot of throughout the course of the year. The 1-1 pitch swinging a foul off the screen on a fastball offering from Griffin Hoganson. And that'll bring the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Braden Brevik. Brevik, the leadoff batter for Grand Forks Central. Good speed. Both teams start their center fielders on top of their lineup. 1-2 is hit foul. Good breaking pitch. That's hit weakly foul off the end of the bat. And will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. Our umpires today, Mike Lucasen is behind the plate. Down at third, Todd Elfman. At first base, Ryan Ingman. Good crew that we'll have in the 3-man system today. The 1-2 pitch, another breaking pitch high. And the count will go to 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the return throw from catcher Matt Dosh ends up skying Griffin Hoganson up in the air. He had a hard time pulling that one down. Hoganson's got it now. And looks in for a sign at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a breaking pitch that's high. And the count will go full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Braden Brevik. So we'll go to a full count on the very first at bat of the day. A look in by Hoganson. And the payoff pitch. Fastball got him swinging. Strike 3. And Brevik is down on strikes for the opening out in the top of the first inning. Hoganson comes up with his first strikeout today. Came back to the fastball after having that count reach the 3-2 level. And with 1 out, nobody on, it'll be Keegan Hensrud that comes to the plate now for the Knights. Red uniforms today for Red River. Nobody going to the light-colored uniforms today. Grand Forks Central in maroon. Pitch on the way from Hoganson. Swinging a ground ball to short. This will be picked up by the shortstop, Alex Seaver. Throw over to first base in time for the out. Keegan Hensrud swinging at the first offering to him. 6-3 put out for out number 2 of the inning. And it will come up to Gabe Tandy in Grand Forks Central to try to keep things going here in the first. So Gabe Tandy will come to the plate now for Grand Forks Central, the catcher for the Knights. And Tandy will stand in with the bases empty in front of him for Grand Forks Central, simply trying to extend the inning for the Knights. Hoganson delivers a curveball for a strike in the inside corner, and the count's 0-1 on Gabe Tandy. Tandy, the catcher, as we mentioned, for Central. In a power position, the lineup here for the Knights. He stands ready. And the 0-1 pitch, another curveball, that time capped off at the end of the bat. And the count is quickly 0 strikes on Gabe Tandy. You can hear in the background a little bit of noise over from that softball diamond today. And that's quite all right. We've got good atmosphere down here when UND is here, and we've got high school baseball as well. The 2-2, or actually 0-2 from Hoganson. Curveball buckled Tandy at the knees. Took a look at it. It misses outside. The count will go to a ball and 2 strikes on the catcher for Central, Gabe Tandy. 1-2 the count. A look in by Hoganson, and the 1-2 pitch to Tandy. Fastball got him on the outside corner looking. Strike 3. Hoganson strikes out 2 in the inning, and Central goes away with nothing across in their half of the first. We will go to the bottom of the first inning. Your score here at Montgomery Field is Central 0 and Red River coming to bat. This is our coverage of high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network at KNOX Live Sports.
Add a pop of color and excitement to your next celebration with Balloons by Misty. Their one-of-a-kind balloon design skills and creativity will make your event unforgettable. It's always a party at Balloons by Misty. Visit balloonsbymisty.com today.
Hello?
Yeah, is your refrigerator running?
Not again.
Because it should be.
Keep your refrigerator and all your appliances running like new with the help of Bud & Ralph's Appliance Service. Bud & Ralph's has been making house calls in the greater Grand Forks area since 1986.
Hi, this is Jen from Absolute Refrigeration, your local commercial refrigeration experts. Our team provides excellent and dependable service to keep your business up and running all year long. Call us at 787-1200. Absolute Refrigeration. We're here when staying cool absolutely matters.
Hi Grand Forks, it's Monique Lamoureux, retired Olympic champion and your newest real estate agent with RE/MAX Grand and proud supporter of high school athletics. I'm bringing the gold standard to your buying and selling journey. Call me today at 218-779-0610 or find me at mygrandrealty.com.
Welcome back to our coverage of high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network. And KNOX Live Sports, half inning down. Grand Forks Central fails to score, and they will go out to play the defensive side of the game for the first time today with Noah Morkvee going to the hill for the Knights. Jacob Chine set to come to the plate for the first time today for Grand Forks Red River to try to get their offense started today. Our timeouts brought to you today by S&T Quick Stop. They are your quick stop in Thompson on the way back to Grand Forks. You can find them on Highway 15 on the west edge of town in Thompson. Great food specials, including wingman pizzas. When you're looking to take control of your night again, you want S&T Quick Stop at Thompson. And our timeout's brought to you by Apex Apparel. They are your hometown quick turnaround promotional goods store in Grand Forks. You'll find them just down the road from the Columbia Road overpass on Demers. Custom embroidery, they take care of it right there in their shop. And they've got a great opportunity to help you promote your home or your business. Here's a pitch from Morkvee that's outside to Jacob Chine. The count will go to a ball and no strikes. Jacob Chine followed by Matt Dosh and Brady Peterson due up. Noah Morkvee delivers. Fastball. That one called for a strike. The outside corner. And the count will level up at 1 ball, 1 strike. You can see that our outfield camera is beginning to slowly slip away from us here, and we've tried a lot of things to try to secure that. A swing and a foul. Ball goes out of play. Count will go to a ball and 2 strikes. In preparation for the baseball season, we were ready to go over at Kraft Field, but when we never had a chance to get to Kraft Field and probably won't this year, we've had to alter a lot of things and just haven't had a lot of chance. There's a swing and a miss on a breaking pitch for strike 3. Chine is down on strikes. Tag applied at the plate by Gabe Tandy with the ball on the turf. But Jacob Chine is strikeout victim number 1 for Noah Morkby today. And with 1 out, nobody on, Matt Dosh will come to the plate for Grand Forks Red River. So Dosh will stand ready as Morkby takes a look in for his sign and delivers at a swing and a ground ball left side, picked up at short by Keegan Hensrud. Hensrud across the diamond in time for the out. Out number 2 recorded as Dosh will ground out to the shortstop for the second out of the inning.
Next up for the Riders.
And during the half inning, I got a little confused on the Red River side of things. And when Central's Keegan Hensrud grounded out to short, I knew that Hensrud was a shortstop. That's why I said Hensrud threw him out. It was actually Alex Seaver that threw him out for Red River, swinging a foul. That ball will get out of play on the left side, and the count will go to no balls and a strike on Brady Peterson. So Alex Seaver playing at shortstop today. That was Keegan Hensrud making the out for Grand Forks Red River. Peterson stands ready. Count 0-1 on him. Look in by Morkby, the 0-1 pitch. That one misses inside. And the count will level up at 1 ball, 1 strike on Brady Peterson. No score in the bottom of the first. Both teams looking for their first base runners of the day. The 1-1 from Morkby. Curveball stays high. And the count will go to 2 balls and a strike now on Brady Peterson. Number 3 man in this order for Red River. Wind picking up a little bit as the game gets ready to go today. The 2-1 pitch, fastball nipped the outside corner for strike 2. And the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes on Brady Peterson. Noah Morkby, a lefty, as you can see on KNOX Live Sports. The 2-2 pitch got him chasing. Strike 3. Tag applied at the plate as Peterson took a hack at 1 outside the zone. Couldn't find it. Good curveball from Noah Morkby, and he strikes out 2 in the inning. And both teams will go out in order with nothing across and their halves of the first. We will go to the second. No score. Central Red River. This is our coverage of high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage, Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network, and KNOX Live Sports.
Since 1972, Jarrell Sports Center and Hockey World has provided year-round sporting goods, apparel, and of course, hockey equipment and training tools. You'll also find they have a state-of-the-art skate sharpening machine to give you the edge you need for anything sports. Stop in to Jarrell's and Hockey World.
From tears in your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new again. Big or small, at Finest Auto Trim, we can cover it all. To check out our services, go to finestautotrim.com or stop out on Demers Avenue in Grand Forks to get your quote today.
Pro Ag in Grand Forks and Grafton carries the equipment and parts on hand to make your farming operation run smooth. They carry all major brands like Honeybee, Alloway, Amity, Artex, Hardy, Capello, Monosem, Pickett, Wilrich, and Black Ace. So whether you're trading in, buying, or just need parts, go to ProAgEquip.com to see everything Pro Ag has to offer.
Welcome back to our coverage of high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage, Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network, KNOX Live Sports. We make our way to the top of the second inning. Griffin Hoganson out there for his warm-up tosses. Neither team comes up with a runner in their half of the first. Neither team comes up with anything in their half of the first. Pitching to get things started in this first inning today, and we'll take that good pitching to the second with Grand Forks Central coming to the plate for the second time. And at the plate is Noah Morkby. He'll swing and hit one high in the air, right side, twisting into foul territory, and this one will fall just in front of the fence, in front of a good run from Josh Scribner of Grand Forks Red River, and the count will go to, no balls and a strike on Noah Morkby for Grand Forks Central. It's Morkby, Landon Lima, and Nolan Marto that are due up for Central here in the top half of the second inning. Morkby will step back in, stands ready at the plate, and the 0-1 pitch on the way to him. Swing and a miss. He got fooled on a breaking pitch, and the count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Noah Morkby. Morkby standing in quickly. A look in, and the 0-2 offering. Swinging a ground ball towards second base. Picked up cleanly by Tate Parson. He'll throw over to first base for the out, and Noah Morkby is out number 1 here in the second for Grand Forks Central.
Number 18, Landon Lima.
4-3 put out for out number 1 here in the second, and Landon Lima will come to the plate as Griffin Hoganson has retired the first 4 that have come to the plate against him today. We're going to see if we can't get that camera view fixed for you here between innings, folks. So bear with us if you can. Again, we understand that things are a little scraggly here this season on the baseball side of things, with us having to move over to these digs compared to where we were expecting to be at Kraft Field. It doesn't look like the teams are going to play regular season baseball over there at all this year. 0-1 pitch to Landon Lima, swing and a miss. And Lima's down, no balls and 2 strikes. So Lima standing ready for an 0-2 pitch from Griffin Hoganson. Hoganson taking a look in for a sign. The 0-2 breaking pitch high in the air, hard towards the right center field gap. This turns Josh Scribner around and he can't find it. And one hops off the fence. A turn by Lima. He'll slide head first into second base. And it's a stand-up double for Grand Forks Central for the first hit of the game.
But for the Knights, number 7, Nolan Marto.
Lima put a good piece of contact on that baseball and sent it out to the right center field gap. And Central will have the first base runner of the day on a double by Landon Lima, who will stand at second base with Nolan Marto coming to the plate now for the Knights. So no score in the game. Central looking to take the first lead of the day. Pitch on the way to Marto, fastball high. And it's a ball and no strikes on Nolan Marto, the left fielder for Grand Forks Central. No score on the all-true scoreboard as we play here into the top of the second inning. A look back towards second base by Griffin Hoganson. Bunt is shown. Bunt is popped in the air. That'll be bunted foul back behind us. And the count will go to no balls, or rather go to a ball and a strike on Nolan Marto. Blaze Walken waiting on deck for the Knights. And both teams play again tomorrow, with Red River on the road at Valley City and Central here against West Fargo. The 1-1 to Marto. Curveball misses away. Good block behind the plate that time by Dodge. And 2 balls and a strike. The count now on Nolan Marto. Marto taking a look down that third base line at head coach Danny Marto. Stands ready. The 2-1 pitch to him. Fastball just up. Count will go to 3 balls and a strike on Nolan Marto. Bottom third of the order due up next here for Grand Forks Central. 3 balls and a strike. A look back at second base. And the 3-1 pitch. Fastball right at the knees for strike 2. A good delivery that time by Griffin Hoganson. And the count is 3 balls, 2 strikes. It'll go full on Nolan Marto. Landon Lima standing on second base after the double for Grand Forks Central. A set. A look back at second base, and the payoff pitch to Marto. Got him swinging. A fastball. Busted him on the inner half of the plate. Marto over the top of it. Griffin Hoganson has his 3rd strikeout of the day.
It's number 8, Blaze Walken.
And with 2 outs, Blaze Walken will come to the plate for Grand Forks Central, trying to hold on to a part of a rally here with the 1-out double by Landon Lima, now standing at second base. And the Knights trying to plate the first run. Here's a turn by Hoganson. And just more of a token turn to chase the runner back. And the pitch on the way. Curveball for a strike. Dropped in nicely right at the knees. And the count will go to 0-1 on Blaze Walken. Blaze Walken steps in, sends one out towards second base, towards Tate Parson. He's got it. Parson over to first base. In time for the out. Blaze Walken will ground out 4-3 for out number 3. The Knights come up with a hit, and they leave one. And will play an inning and a half, and still scoreless on the all-true scoreboard. So we make our way to another timeout for Apex Apparel in Grand Forks and S&T Quick Stop in Thompson. This is our coverage of high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network and KNOX Live Sports. More to come. Stay with us next.
The Kubota BX Series, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
See the full line of Kubota at Acme Equipment Grand Forks.
Did you know there's another way to manage your farm's risk and protect your equity with margin protection? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. Margin protection provides coverage against an unexpected decrease in operating margin. In other words, we can put a policy in place to protect your farm from changing input costs and crop prices. Join us at Irie Insurance for our upcoming margin protection meetings, August 29th at 8:30 a.m. in Devils Lake and 4 p.m. in Hope, and August 30th at 8 a.m. in Hillsborough. For more information, visit our website at irieins.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Welcome back to our coverage of high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network and KNOX Live Sports as we get ready to go to the bottom of the second inning. And Alex Seaver will come to the plate for Red River. And we apologize, folks, just a couple of technical difficulties with our camera work that we're attempting to flag down, so I had to go and make a quick adjustment to fly ball out. Alex Seaver will send one out to right field to start the second inning for Grand Forks Red River. And Griffin Hoganson will come to the plate for the Roughriders with one out here in the bottom of the second inning. So no score on the All-True scoreboard as we play to the bottom of the second. And we'll see a strike called to the plate by Mike Lucasen, our home plate umpire. And the count goes to 0-1 on Griffin Hoganson. Look in by Morkvee. He'll deliver away. That'll get back to the screen. And the count will go to 1-1. It's Alex Seaver, Griffin Hoganson, the pitcher, and Xander Wayne, the left fielder, due up here to take on Noah Morkvee as we pitch into the bottom of the second. Hoganson delivers, swinging a ground ball towards the right side. This one out in right field will be caught by Blaze Walken for out number 2. As we tend to our pitching view camera, we're not going to have the opportunity to bring you a lot of what's going on with what's happening out in the field. Correction, that actually dropped. I apologize, folks. And again, as we're trying to correct our camera work, we're going to miss a couple of things here. That dropped for Griffin Hoganson. He's standing on second base. So Hoganson will go to second base for Grand Forks Red River. And you can see now, as you're looking at the screen, that our guy out there, Joey Springer, is attempting to fix up that view for those of you that are watching on KNOX Live Sports. We just have to turn that around a little bit. And hopefully we'll be able to keep that camera view a little bit more steady throughout the course of the game. So Noah Morkvee will stand in. Now, Red River has a runner on second base. The umpires are getting together to talk about the call. And not sure, again, as we were adjusting it. And they're going to say that he is at second base, so there will be no catch on the play. Apparently there was some conversation about whether or not that was going to be ruled a catch or not.
Number 17, Xander Wayne.
And I think Xander Wayne will come to the plate now for Grand Forks Red River with a runner at second base and nobody, actually one out in the inning. Again, we apologize, folks. Still trying to get the camera view worked out. I think Joey had it and then ended up making a change here on the angle. I'm not sure what happened there. Noah Morkvee set to pitch to Wayne. Breaking pitch for a strike, and the count will go to no balls and a strike on Xander Wayne. And now time is called as we're going to see a meeting out on the hill between catcher Gabe Tandy and Noah Morkvee. And Xander Wayne will step in with a count at no balls and a strike. You got it there, Joey. Just leave it right there. We're going to be good. Hopefully Joey's got the message. He's out there in center field working on that camera right now. Pitch on the way to Wayne is low. And the count will level up at 1-1 strike. Bottom of the second, no score. Riders threatening with the runner at second base and one out after Central threatened with a runner at second base and an out back in their half of the second inning. Morkvee sets and delivers, swinging a rip foul. That will go out of play to the left. And the count will go to a ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2 the count. And it looks like we're going to have Joey coming on back. So I think you got the message that we've got it fixed, at least for now. That might drift on us again. But again, our apologies to you. We were hoping for a little bit different circumstances. Obviously playing here, we didn't get it ready. There's a called strike 3 on Xander Wayne. That one drops in nicely. Take a look at that pitch once again on a replay brought to you by American Family Insurance, Tyler Ankle Agency. Watch this breaking pitch from Noah Morkvee. Just kind of locks up Xander Wayne on this play. Good drop right there at the end, and the called strike 3 ends up pushing this thing out to a runner on second base with 2 outs for Grand Forks Red River, and a swing and a rip foul into the central dugout by Roughrider Adrian Gonzalez. So Wayne is strikeout victim number 3 for Noah Morkvee today. And a breaking pitch high. Count will level up at 1 ball and 1 strike on the designated hitter, Adrian Gonzalez, who steps in to hit for Grand Forks Red River in the number 7 spot. 2 down in the inning. Runner on second base. That's Griffin Hoganson trailing away from second. Pitch on the way to Morkvee. Just missed low. And the count will go to 2 balls and a strike. So 2-1 the count on Adrian Gonzalez. Each team put a runner on second base in their half of the second. Each team stranded in there so far. Riders trying to avoid that. Called strike on the outside corner. Gonzalez shakes his head a little bit. He might have thought that one was elevated, but the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes on Adrian Gonzalez. So the Riders down to their final strike here in the second. Morkvee coming set. Look back at second base, the 2-2. Here's a blast out into right field. That one's going to drop in front of right fielder Blaze Walken for a hit. Charging to the plate, looking to score is Griffin Hoganson. He will. Gonzalez with a big 2-strike, 2-out hit to drive in a run. Griffin Hoganson comes across, and Grand Forks Red River will take a 1-0 lead.
God, Gribner.
So the Riders come up with the first hit, I believe, of the game. I believe that Hoganson, actually for their game anyway, I believe that Griffin Hoganson reaching moment probably going to be ruled an error. We're going to check with the scorekeepers coming up here at some point. But with Josh Scribner coming in, the Riders lead 1-0. And Noah Morkvee comes to the play, actually winds and fires to Scribner and misses outside, and the count will go to a ball and no strikes. So a ball and no strikes on Josh Scribner, the right fielder for Grand Forks Red River. 1-0 lead in favor of the Roughriders. They come up with a run here in the inning. And Josh Scribner stands ready. Leading away from first is Gonzalez. Fastball misses low. And the count will go to 2 balls, no strikes now on Josh Scribner. Tate Parson, the second baseman, waiting in the on-deck circle. Big thanks to Joey Springer, who has joined us now. We'll have that camera behind us once again, but took the trek out there, and you can see he was able to fix up that camera view out there in center field, and really nice to have that shot of the game. The 2-0 pitch, fastball high, and the count goes to 3 balls and no strikes. So 3-0 the count on Scribner. Tate Parson waiting on deck for Grand Forks Red River. A bunt is shown by Scribner, likely to be taken away here with the count 3-0, and he'll take a look at a fastball right down the heart of the plate for a strike, and the count is 3 balls and a strike. Hoganson in the inning. Adrian Gonzalez driving him in with a single to right field. And it's 1-0 in favor of Red River. They bat with 2 outs. And the pitch down on the turf for ball 4. So the inning will continue. Red River will draw a walk for Josh Scribner. First walk issued today by Noah Morkvee. And Tate Parson set to come to the plate for the Riders. Parson playing at second base today for the Riders. 2 out, 2 on. Morkvee trying to get Central out of the inning. Fastball for a strike. Outer half. And the count is 0-1 on Tate Parson. Runners take their leads away again. Scribner not being held at first base, so he's getting a good healthy lead over there. Check swing on a pitch elevated. The count will go to a ball and a strike now on Tate Parson. Morkvee taking a look in. He's got what he's looking for. He'll come set just below the chin. A check back at second base. And a breaking pitch misses inside. It's 2 balls and a strike now on Tate Parson. 1-0 lead on the Ultra scoreboard for Grand Forks Red River. And the Riders continuing to threaten here in their half of the second inning. A look back. And the 2-1 offerings in the turf. Knocked down nicely. Good play there by Gabe Tandy to keep that from going back to the screen. Prevents the runners from moving up. And the count will go to 3 balls and a strike. Sunday afternoon saw one of those plays end up deciding a game down in Mayville between the Comets and Valley City State. The Vikings pitch down the turf for ball 4, and the bases will be loaded. Scribner on to second, Gonzalez to third. Parson will draw a 2-out walk, second walk of the inning. And the bases will be loaded up as Jacob Chine will come to the plate now for the Knights. So Chine turns things around, swings from the left-hand side. He'll stand in and is 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out to start things. He'll take a breaking pitch for a strike. The count's 0-1. That game in Mayville on Sunday, top of the 7th, Mayville leading 1-0. A pass ball moved 2 runners into scoring position. And a base hit later saw the Vikings score both of those runners to take a 2-1 lead in a game they eventually won 2-1. So very small margins can affect games. When you see a catcher keep a ball near the plate, that's a nice play for a catcher to make. Chine now down, no balls and 2 strikes after swinging and missing. The 0-2 is a curveball that sweeps away. And it's now a ball and 2 strikes on Jacob Chine. 1-0 Red River, bottom of the 2nd inning. Riders trying to tack on with the bases loaded. And the Knights trying to strand them full of Roughriders. The 1-2 got Jacob Chine swinging. Great pitch. Came back in the inner half of the plate. Chine ahead of it. 4th strikeout for Noah Morkveen. And the Roughriders are down in order in their half of the inning. They'll come up with a run and leave them loaded. And we've played 2. And your score on the All-True scoreboard after 2 innings of play is Red River 1 and Central nothing. This is our coverage of high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network, KNOX Live Sports.
Presenting Hugo's Theater. Oh, I'm the worst.
What do you mean, Pally? Hugo's meat and seafood is the best. Just ask him.
The eyes have it. The finest meat and seafood at Hugo's.
When you're looking for a change of pace, a change of routine, or a change of scenery, we'll help you find what's next. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
Hey, this is Pastor Paul. I'd like to welcome you to Hope Church, especially if you're a person that doesn't have a place where you hang out spiritually. We would love for you to come and experience hope and find God. Hope Church, 9, 10:30, and 6 p.m. on Sundays. For more information, you can check out gfhope.org.
We will go to the top of the 3rd inning after 2. Your score is Grand Forks Red River 1 and Grand Forks Central nothing. They did rule the shot by Griffin Hoganson a hit, so they gave him a double back in the inning. So the Riders scored a run on 2 hits. There were no errors, and Red River left them loaded, so they stranded 3 in the inning. And the Riders do pick up a run, however, to make it a 1-0 lead as we make our way to the 3rd. Brody Ledecky will lead things off for Grand Forks Central as we go to the 3rd inning of work. And again, just a little out of sorts throughout that happening, but thank you for staying with us here at KNOX Live Sports as we got some camera work repaired for us. Looks like things are settling in pretty nicely here today with the ability to bring you that shot of the pitcher-catcher relationship, which is what we wanted here as we get into the baseball season. And we'll see Ledecky step in. Griffin Hoganson will kick and fire. Fastball right down the heart of the plate for a strike. And it's 0-1 to Brody Ledecky, the 3rd baseman for Grand Forks Red River. Ledecky stands ready, and the 0-1 pitch is a fastball high. That'll bring the count to a ball and a strike. So 1-1 the count on Ledecky. Zach Benjamin, the 2nd baseman, waiting next. That would finish off Central's first time through. Fastball strike 2 at the knees in the outer half. Good pitch from Griffin Hoganson. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to the 3rd baseman for Central, Brody Ledecky. Hoganson will kick and fire the 1-2. Fastball hit towards the right side. And it's picked up by 2nd baseman Tate Parson. Over to first for the out. Ledecky out 4-3 for the first out of the 3rd inning.
Except for the Knights.
And we'll see Zach Benjamin coming to the plate now for Central. So Benjamin will come to the plate to finish off the first time through for the Roughriders. 8 at-bats thus far. A double that was recorded by Landon Lima. So far, that's it. Fastball high. The count will go to a ball with no strikes on Zach Benjamin. We don't see Hoganson throw an overpowering fastball, but when he locates it, he's very good. Here's a swing and a shot left side. That'll be dove at, but comes up short on the dive by Alex Seaver. It'll trickle onto left field for a base hit, and Zach Benjamin has a single to start the 3rd for Grand Forks Central.
Number 4, Braden Brevick.
So back to the top of the order in Braden Brevick for Grand Forks Central. And the Knights will put the potential tying run on first base with a 1-out single. Seeing eye variety that they come up with here in the 3rd. Braden Brevick, a strikeout victim. Back in the 1st inning, he would be 0-for-1 on the day. And he stands ready. A set and a look by Hoganson. And the pitch to Brevick. Fastball nipped the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 on Brevick. Top of the 3rd with Red River leading by a score of 1-0. Central trying to find the combination to answer. Set by Hoganson, a look over, and the 0-1 pitch. That one a good pitch, strike two. Again, a fastball right down at the knees on Braden Brevik, and the count goes to 0 balls, 2 strikes on Brevik. Brevik steps out and resets, but that's a big pitch to be thrown on that spot by Griffin Hoganson to be able to just target the knees like that and come up with something good. Hoganson, a check of the runner over his left shoulder. The 0-2 pitch. That one called strike 3 on the outside corner. Great location again for Griffin Hoganson. And Brevik is down on strikes. Second strikeout of his day, and Hoganson's fourth.
Next up for the Knights, number
Get a look at that again. Actually, we won't be able to. Apologies. Keegan Hensrud will come to the plate. Hensrud, a ground ball to short his first time up today. He would be 0 for 1. Riders leading by a score of 1-0 in the top of the third. Hoganson checking the runner over at third base. Keegan wants time, and it will be granted. Keegan with a really busy stick. He likes to put the ball in play. Not a ton of power, but he's got enough speed to make you miss on some plays on the infield and try to put himself aboard. Big open stance at the plate. Hoganson stands ready. And the pitch, Hensrud swings and hits one just foul down the third base line. That one didn't miss by much. 0-1 on Keegan Hensrud from Griffin Hoganson. A runner on at first base. 2 out in the inning in the third for Central. Zach Benjamin with a 1-out single. Stands over at first. Hoganson taking a look in. And we'll take a look back over towards first. Is a running situation. Benjamin has a good lead. Runner goes. Hensrud swings and hits one foul down the third baseline. And so the count will go to 0-2 on Keegan Hensrud. Kind of got a sense as you were watching Benjamin over at first. He's kind of out on top of his toes, and you could sort of see the energy amp up a little bit as he was leading away. And you got a thought that maybe he was going to take off. We'll see if they're doing it again. Hensrud with the count 0-2, gets ready, runner goes again. Hensrud swings and hits one foul, a flare to the right side. Remains 0-2. Central head coach Danny Marto trying to get the offense rolling a little bit with a runner out there. Hear the traffic picking up as well. You can definitely tell that we've hit the time right after the work hours come to an end for a great many. Traffic really picking up here on Columbia. Get a look at all those cars that are going by out there straight away in centers. We have a meeting on the mound coming up, and Keegan Hensrud at the plate, stepping out to work himself back in. Yeah, there's the traffic shot. You can see what this looks like just after 5 o'clock. You know it, but you only see it when you're in it, right? You don't have an opportunity to see how busy this place gets when you get right after 5 o'clock. Hensrud standing ready. The count, 0 balls and 2 strikes. A check of the runner by Griffin Hoganson, peering over that left shoulder again. The 0-2 to Hensrud, swinging a drive to right center field, well hit. Josh Scribner tracking back towards the right. He's able to haul it in. Hensrud sends one well to right field, but Scribner's on top of it, and the Riders will end up stranding a base runner once again, and they're half of the third. No runs a hit, and 1 left on, and we played 2.5. Your score remains Grand Forks Red River 1 and Central 0. This is our coverage of high school baseball on the Roughriders Turf and Forage, Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network, and KNOX Live Sports. Do stay with us. More to come.
Tufty Marine in Northwood is your Lund Boat headquarters. Looking to buy, sell, or trade? Tufty Marine will get you into the Lund boat you've always wanted. And they have the parts and accessories you need as well. To check out their inventory, go to tuftymarine.com. Tufty Marine, your Lund dealer in Northwood, always willing to make a deal.
Residents of the Midwest are known for being self-starters and getting the job done. But when it comes to electrical work, it's best to call a professional. Hi, this is Steve from Bergstrom Electric. It's true that there's a certain glory to accomplishing a task on your own, but it's our experience that not only will save you time, but also the headaches that go along with home improvement projects. A simple phone call to Bergstrom Electric can make all the difference. At Bergstrom Electric, the light does shine brighter.
When you need the right part for your pickup, head to Northwood or call Mike's Custom Truck. Amanda will drop ship any part you need. Turbos, upgraded fuel pumps, Edge products, and more. Mike's Custom Truck, 587-6335.
Welcome back to our coverage of high school baseball on the Roughriders Turf and 4-H Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network, KNOX Live Sports. We'll go to the bottom of the third here at Montgomery Field today. Grand Forks leading at Grand Forks Central in high school baseball by a score of 1-0. Matt Dosh will lead things off for Red River as we go to the bottom half of the third inning. Noah Morkby kicks and fires, and Dosh will take a fastball in. The count will go to a ball and no strikes. Matt Dosh followed by Brady Peterson, Alex Seaver due up 2, 3, and 4 in the Rider lineup. Morkby takes a look in, has it, delivers, and good pitch framed on the outside corner for a strike. Count now goes to a ball and a strike. Good work there by Gabe Tandy. That pitch nipping at the outside corner. Tandy brought it back over nicely. The 1-1 offering. Another pitch just missing low and away. 2 balls and a strike. That was good location that time by Noah Morkby. That was a good fastball. Tough to lay off of that one. Just missed a location a bit outside and a bit low. And it's 2-1. The 2-1 to Morkby. Swinging a ground ball left side and foul off of Matt Dosh's bat. And that'll bring the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes on Dosh, who grounded out to the shortstop his first time up. Doing the catching work today for Grand Forks Red River. Morkby takes a look in, has what he's looking for. Fastball missed away, and it's full. Matt Dosh will take a full count of 3 balls, 2 strikes. Dosh developed into a solid weapon during the summer last year with the Royals and has kept going. The 3-2 pitch to him misses inside and low for ball 4, and Matt Dosh will draw a walk for Red River to get the base running started in their half of the third. Third walk issued by Noah Morkby. Stranded the bases loaded back in their half of the second inning. And 2 walks and a single. The single drove in Griffin Hoganson, who had doubled previously, but the single was followed by a pair of walks back-to-back. Red River failed to capitalize. And now Brady Peterson to the plate for Grand Forks Red River, turning things around. Lefty versus lefty. Morkby delivers. Fastball just below the letters for a strike. And it's 0-1 on Brady Peterson, who struck out. 1 of 4 strikeouts recorded today by Morkby. 2 of those came back in the first inning. That's the last time that Peterson was at the plate. A look over towards first base by Morkby, and the 0-1 pitch. Bunt is shown. Pitch misses away. The bunt is withdrawn. We have a 1 ball, 1 strike count here on Brady Peterson. Riders on the road tomorrow to take on Valley City. New later start. They've set time at 6:45 for that matchup. 1-1 pitch, bunt shown, misses high. Back pick down to first base, and diving back in head first. Down at first base is Dosh. Count will go to 2 balls and a strike. The reason for that change, Valley City State rescheduling some of their games with Dickinson. Dickinson State, Valley City State set to play college baseball this weekend, and rain looks to threaten it, so the Friday games are moving up to Thursday, and they're going to stack them on top of a high school game. The 2-1 pitch, bunt is shown, again misses low, and the count will go to 3 balls and a strike on Brady Peterson. Second game of that doubleheader tomorrow is at 3:30, and the second game is supposed to go 9 innings. If the first does not go 9, the second one does, so could be kind of a later start for Red River. 2-1 pitch misses away. Correction, 3-1 pitch misses away for ball 4, and it's back-to-back walks issued by Noah Morkby, and a bit of concern here for Grand Forks Central as Morkby has walked the last 4, or I should say 4 of the last 5. He got a strikeout on Jacob Chine after walking back-to-back men in the third, rather in the second. And now he's walked back-to-back men to start the third, and so Morkby in a difficult spot here. He's going to have to find his way to a couple of big pitches as Alex Seaver, a good stick in the order, set to come to the plate here for Grand Forks Red River. Seaver shows bunt and withdraws it, and the count will go to no balls and a ball and no strikes. Be interested to see. That's your cleanup hitter that's at the plate. I'd be surprised if he's going to lay one down here, but it would also be the smart money with nobody out. Seaver does lay down the bunt on the right side, picked up along the first base line. The only play by first baseman Landon Lima is to throw over to second for the out. Good rotation play. Zach Benjamin over covering at first to get the out, but Alex Seaver gives himself up on a sacrifice bunt. Play will be 3-4 for the out. Dosh on to third, Peterson on to second. And we'll see Griffin Hoganson coming to the plate for Red River with a chance to help himself. His team leading 1-0. Hoganson is the pitcher today for Red River, and he'll bat with a couple of runners in scoring position. Morkby setting, checking the runner back at second. The pitch, hot shot, left side, base hit, out into left field. Scoring is Dosh. Holding up at third, Brady Peterson, giving the direction to hold by head coach Mark Variano. Griffin Hoganson has a solid single out into left field, and the Riders will leave him at the corners and take a 2-0 lead. And the danger not over yet as Xander Wayne is going to come to the plate for Red River, who struck out looking on a really good pitch back in the second inning. He'll bat here in the third with runners on first and third. Hoganson can run a little bit, and we'll see if the Riders would think about something crazy in the offense. Wayne stands ready. Hoganson goes right away. Pitch called to strike. Back pick to third, and he's out at third base trying to get back. Brady Peterson is thrown out at third. So the runner Hoganson going to second, but Brady Peterson caught drifting away from third base. Gabe Tandy making the throw down to third to back pick. The play is 2-5 for the second out of the inning. Moving on to second is Hoganson, but now there are 2 outs in the inning, and Xander Wayne will take a look at a ball and no strikes in the count. Good play that time by Gabe Tandy, and you could see that Peterson had drifted a little bit. Close play at third. 1-0 pitch, fastball for a strike in the outside corner, and the count is a ball to strike. One ball, one strike on Xander Wayne. A run in, 2 outs in the inning, a runner still in scoring position. Red River leads 2-0. Wayne watches one miss away. And it's now 2 balls and a strike on Xander. Xander's got pop in the bat. He developed also throughout the course of the year last year with the Royals. Very young Royals summer team that has seen a lot of these Roughriders develop throughout the course of that year. Wayne takes a look at a pitch that misses away. And it's now 3 balls and a strike on Xander Wayne. Well, we'll see what Morkby does here. We'll see what the strategy is going to be. Does he have to kind of cave in? First base is open to a pretty good bat here. A set. Look back at second base. Morkby delivers it. It's a curveball for strike 3 on the outside corner. And it locks up Xander Wayne again. Take a look at this pitch on the Tyler Nagel Agency American Family Insurance replay. Morkby delivers a breaking pitch on the outside corner, and it just nips the outside corner for strike 3. And that will end up getting the team out of a jam at the end of that inning. We will go to the top of the 4th for Red River in the inning. They'll pick up a run on a hit and leave one. And your new score on the All True scoreboard is Red River 2 and Central nothing. This is our coverage of high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network and KNOX Live Sports.
Tufty Marine in Northwood is your Lund Boat headquarters. Looking to buy, sell, or trade? Tufty Marine will get you into the Lund boat you've always wanted. And they have the parts and accessories you need as well. To check out their inventory, go to tuftymarine.com. Tufty Marine, your Lund dealer in Northwood, always willing to make a deal.
Residents of the Midwest are known for being self-starters and getting the job done. But when it comes to electrical work, it's best to call a professional. Hi, this is Steve from Bergstrom Electric. It's true that there's a certain glory to accomplishing a task on your own, but it's our experience that not only will save you time, but also the headaches that go along with home improvement projects. A simple phone call to Bergstrom Electric can make all the difference. At Bergstrom Electric, the light does shine brighter.
When you need the right part for your pickup, head to Northwood or call Mike's Custom Truck. Amanda will drop ship any part you need. Turbos, upgraded fuel pumps, Edge products, and more. Mike's Custom Truck, 587-6335.
We will go to the top of the 4th inning. Red River leading by a score of 2-0. The Roughriders stranding another runner in scoring position and having a rally breakdown after a runner at third was picked off on a double steal opportunity that saw a runner drift and get back picked at third. Tough way for a rally to take a hit in that situation. Gabe Tandy will step in to lead things off in the 4th for Central. Sends one just foul down the third base line. And the count will go to 0-1 on Gabe Tandy. It's Tandy followed by Noah Morkby, Landon Lima. 3, 4, and 5 big part of the order here for Central. The Knights can feel good. They've been in some tough spots here in the second and third inning and found their way out of them, stranding a handful of runners, getting a couple of big defensive plays. The 0-1 curveball just missing away. Count will level up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Griffin Hoganson had a second look in. I think he thought that he had the outside part of the plate on that one. Tandy stands ready. Count level, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch to him. Swinging a hot shot to short. This will be picked up by Alex Seaver. Seaver throws across the diamond. Foot race down the diamond and just out. At first base is Gabe Tandy trying to chug it out. 6-3 for out number 1 on Gabe Tandy. And Noah Morkvee will find his way to the plate now for Central. So Morkvee will step in, takes the first pitch, swing and a miss, and the count goes to no balls and a strike. Morkvee a ground out to second base, his first time up. And quickly 0-1, swinging a ground ball towards third. That's picked up by Wayne at third base across the diamond in time. And Morkvee is out number 2, a couple of ground balls to the left side for Grand Forks Central bats. And the Rider defense making the plays. Out number 2 recorded, 2 up, 2 down for Central here in the top of the 4th inning. And Landon Lima will come to the plate for the Knights. A double back in the second inning for Landon Lima. One of 2 base runners that Central has had so far today. Hoganson delivers, fastball for a strike. And the count, no balls and a strike on Lima. Lima sent his hit out to deep right field. 1 hopper off the bottom of the fence. The 0-1 to him low. Count levels up, 1 ball, 1 strike on Lima. Lima works out, works back in. Look in by Hoganson, the pitch. Fastball got him tardy. Count will go to a ball and 2 strikes. That was a high heater. That was probably the best fastball for velocity that Hoganson's thrown today. And he blew it by Lima. The 1-2 pitch got him on the outside corner, strike 3. Another big pitch on the outer half of the plate, and Griffin Hoganson comes up with his 5th strikeout today in a 3 up, 3 down inning. We'll get a look at it again. American Family Insurance, Tyler Nagel Agency replay. And Hoganson, the confidence to go after that outside corner. And this one just painted it for strike 3. There it is, outer half, and that gets Lima. That's your American Family Insurance, Tyler Nagel Agency replay. And after 3.5 innings, your score is Grand Forks Red River 2 and Central nothing. We'll come back with more as we continue with our coverage of high school baseball today on the Rivards Turf and Forage, Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network, and KNOX Live Sports.
Hi, Grand Forks. It's Monique Lamoureux, retired Olympic champion and your newest real estate agent with RE/MAX Grand and proud supporter of high school athletics. I'm bringing the gold standard to your buying and selling journey. Call me today at 218-779-0610 or find me at mygrandrealty.com.
Franson Bank and Trust in Grand Forks is a community bank that caters to businesses, farms, and consumers. They provide customized financial solutions with personalized customer service. Let Franson Bank give you the banking relationship you deserve. Real people, real results.
When you think breakfast, you think Perkins Restaurant. Whether you keep it simple with a fresh baked mammoth muffin and coffee or go all out and try the tremendous 12 breakfast, Perkins Restaurant is your breakfast place. Perkins Restaurant and a great breakfast make the perfect team.
As guys, we all love our trucks. That's why Toys for Trucks is your headquarters for all things truck. They carry an amazing selection of rims and tires, plus floor mats, tonneau covers, hitches, plows, and even Excalibur remote car starters for any car, truck, or SUV. And the best part? They can install everything for your truck right at their location. Stop out at Toys for Trucks in Grand Forks to customize your ride, or check them out at toysfortrucks.com.
We welcome you back to our coverage of high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network, KNOX Live Sports. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It is 2-0 Red River Riders at the plate. Adrian Gonzalez swings and grounds 1 foul on a 1-1 offering. And the count will go to a ball and 2 strikes. It's bottom third of the order time. Gonzalez, Josh Scribner, and Tate Parson. They all reached consecutively back in the second inning, but were all stranded back in the second inning when the Riders left the bases loaded. Noah Morkvee delivers, swinging a flare foul to the right side. That'll get out of play. And it remains a ball and 2 strikes on Adrian Gonzalez. Noah Morkvee battling his way through some challenges. Got a little bit of defensive help back in the third inning with a runner picked off third base. 1-2 pitch. Here's a little flare to the left side that will end up just drifting in foul territory. And it remains 1-2 on Adrian Gonzalez. Riders left him loaded in the second. In the third, they had him at the corners with one out and had the runner at third picked off on a back pick by the catcher. Gonzalez goes down to get one low, swings and sends it out to left field, and he will fly out to Nolan Marto, who's on top of that for out number 1 in the inning. One out, nobody on, and this will bring Josh Scribner to the plate, who walked back in the second.
Number 11, Josh Scribner.
Boy, Gonzalez went down low to get that pitch. Good breaking pitch that time from Morkby. He apparently liked it, and he put a decent piece of contact into it. Scribner stands ready, swings and hits one in the air right side. Foul territory, drifting, and Landon Lima's going to run out of room. It'll be 0-1 on Josh Scribner. As we mentioned, Scribner walked and then was part of the Riders stranding the bases loaded back in that second inning. Not sure why the fence is shaking around in our camera out there right now. Fastball high. The count will go to a ball and a strike. This is why that camera view ends up moving, and it usually has to do with kids that are playing around with a fence out there as they're over taking in something at Bob McMenemy Field tonight. Fastball low. Count now 2 balls and a strike on Josh Scribner. Now, if we lose the camera view again, we'll just go back to the behind the plate camera for the remainder of the game. Best we can do in these circumstances, I guess. Morkby taking a look in, and the pitch on the way misses, and the count will go to 3 balls and a strike now on Josh Scribner. Scribner stepping out, moving back in. Morkby taking a look in. Has what he's looking for. And the pitch, low for ball 4. And Josh Scribner will walk for the second straight plate appearance of his night. That'll be the 5th walk issued by Noah Morkby.
Next up for the Riders, number 2.
So 1 out piece on balls. Tate Parson, who also walked in the second, will come to the plate. Riders have some speed in this part of their lineup, so we'll see what they can do here if they decide to get the offense moving. A look by Morkby over to first base. Parson stands ready, and an off-speed pitch for a strike up top of the zone. Counts 0-1 on Tate Parson. Tough to get a really good lead away when Morkby's a left-hander. He's got an opportunity to make a good move over to first, but this is a part of the order where you'd like to put a runner in motion if you can. Swing and a miss. Big cut at the plate by Parson. He comes up empty. And it's 0-2 on Parson. 2-0 lead for Red River in the bottom of the 4th. Riders trying to put together another rally in their half of the 4th. A look back by Morkby. And the 0-2 pitch is grounded weakly left side. This is a tough play. Charging is Ledecky. He'll throw to first, but it's not going to be in time. Beating that out is Tate Parson for an infield hit. And the Riders will put runners on first and second now in the bottom of the 4th inning and come back to the top of the...
Number 6, Jacob Chine.
So this is going to be a big part of the order for Grand Forks Red River. Chine, couple of strikeouts. He's going to be looking to get something done with the bat here with runners on, and now with 2 runners on and the leadoff hitter at the plate. A lot of things can come into play here. Morkby comes set and delivers. Bunt is shown, bunted right back to the pitcher. Picked up by Morkby. Only play is to first, and no one's there. Late in the rotation, Zach Benjamin. Everybody's going to be safe. Jacob Chine will find his way aboard with a hit. And the bases are going to be loaded with riders once again here in the 4th inning. Rotation played just late. Zach Benjamin is the second baseman, and when you're defending that bunt, it's up to Benjamin to come rotating in, particularly if Landon Lima breaks. Now, there might have been a breakdown there defensively, and this is going to bring the coaching staff from Central out to the dugout to have a conversation here. And when you go looking back at that play, it's not so much Morkby here, and right now the conversation's going on with the infield, but that's a teachable moment. If you're the first baseman in that situation, it's up to you to kind of know what you're doing, and then you've got to communicate everything around the infield. If you're going to come in and defend the bunt, then it's up to the second baseman to rotate over, and from the way that that played out defensively, it didn't really look like Zach Benjamin thought that he had bunt coverage on that. That's why he was late coming over. Now, again, that could be miscommunication, non-communication, a lot of things there, but nonetheless, it loads up the bases. And, boy, I'll tell you what, I haven't seen this before. Mike Lucasen, the home plate umpire, goes out to the pitcher's mound to break up the conference, and they just keep right on meeting out there at the pitcher's mound. Grand Forks Central doesn't break it up when the home plate umpire goes out to say, hey, guys, let's play. It's interesting tactic to take, I guess. Bases loaded, Matt Dosh at the plate. Walked and scored in the third, did Dosh. He'll take one low for a ball. And it's a ball and no strikes on Matt Dosh. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Riders leading 2-0. And Red River has threatened in the second, third, and now the fourth. They probably feel like they should have had more. The 1-0, Dosh swings and hits one weakly foul behind the plate. And it's a ball and a strike. Left him loaded in the second. Had him on first and third with a run in the third to see the runner on third get picked off. So the opportunities to break it open for Red River have been there. Here's another one of those. Morkby delivers 1-1, low to Dosh. And it will go to 2 balls and a strike. And with 2, 3, and potentially 4 coming up here, Central really looking for the double play ball here on Dosh. Look in by Morkby in the pitch. Dosh swings and misses. A strikeout would help as well. As a healthy cut by Dosh, he comes up empty. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Dosh. 2-2 the count. Morkby taking a look in and delivers that 2-2 pitch. That one's in the turf, bounce away. Looking for it is Gabe Tandy. Got a little hop with some help off the turf, coming back on some backspin back towards the plate. Just a look by the runner at third, Josh Scribner, but no attempt to come home on it. And now it's full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and this is a big, big pitch in the ball game. No place to put Matt Dosh. 3-2 the count. A look by Morkby. Payoff to Dosh. Swings and hits it foul to the right side. That'll twist out of play. Another full count pitch coming up to Dosh. Tall kid. Has his dad's size up top. I'll look in for the sign. Payoff again to Dosh. Swinging another foul. Sent it back to the screen. We saw Matt against Post 400 last year in the summer. Came on to get some pitching done when the Royals were getting deep into their pen, and he had a really good outing there and really became a great baseball player at that point. And now he'll take ball 4 low in the turf. That one misses, and that's going to force in a run. Scribner will come home and score, and it's now 3-0 in favor of the Roughriders on walk number 6 issued by Noah
Brady Peterson.
No move out of the Central dugout, so it remains Morkby's game, and Brady Peterson, who walked back into third and then was picked off of third base with runners on the corners, will come to the plate. And Morkby wants to reset. He'll step off. He stands back in ready. And the pitch on the way. Curveball misses low, and the count will go to a ball and no strikes. Want to know the count. Morkby taking a look in. Peterson 0 for 1 in the game. He struck out in the first. Swings and misses. Count levels up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, this, for those of you on the radio side, part of a doubleheader. The Minnesota Twins with a pregame report of 6 o'clock. First pitch is at 6:40. And we'll have that for you coming up next. The 1-1 is high. The count goes to 2 balls and a strike. We'll be joining it in progress tonight. 2 balls, a strike on Brady Peterson. Red River leading 2-0. Bases loaded. 1 out in the bottom of the order. Correction, 3-0 for Red River. And a pitch called for a strike on the very top of the zone. Count will go to 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-0. Red River scoring single runs in the second and third, and so far 1 in the fourth. 2-2 pitch on the way to Peterson, low and away, and it will go full again. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Brady Peterson. 1 has come into the inning by way of a walk, and Morkby trying to avoid that happening here. He'll need a big payoff pitch. He stands ready. 3-2 is low, bounces in front of the plate for ball 4. Morkby immediately looks over to the dugout, and he may be asking for his day to come to a conclusion. Chine on to third, Dosh to second. Tate Parson will score. That'll make it 4-0 Riders. And Danny Marto, the head coach of the Central Knights, is on his way out to the hill. And we may have seen the end of it for Noah Morkby, and we have. So Morkby will come out of the matchup. Central will be going to their bullpen for a pitching change. We'll tell you about the changes in just a couple of moments, so do stay with us. 4-0 in favor of Red River. They continue to threaten in their half of the fourth inning. High school baseball continues in just a bit here on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network and KNOX Live Sports.
Since 1972, Jarrell's Sports Center and Hockey World has provided year-round sporting goods, apparel, and of course, hockey equipment and training tools. You'll also find they have a state-of-the-art skate sharpening machine to give you the edge you need for anything sports. Stop into Jarrell's and Hockey World.
Hi, this is Jen from Absolute Refrigeration, your local commercial refrigeration experts. Our team provides excellent and dependable service to keep your business up and running all year long. Call us at 787-1200. Absolute Refrigeration. We're here when staying cool absolutely matters.
Pro Ag in Grand Forks and Grafton carries the equipment and parts on hand to make your farming operation run smooth. They carry all major brands like Honeybee, Alloway, Amity, Artex, Hardy, Capello, Monosem, Pickett, Wilrich, and Black Ace. So whether you're trading in, buying, or just need parts, go to ProAgEquip.com to see everything Pro Ag has to offer.
Well, the new pitcher for Grand Forks Central will be Zach Benjamin. He'll come in from second base. Noah Morkby will get credit for 3 1/3 innings of work today. And Morkby thus far has given up 4 runs. All have been earned at this point. And Benjamin will come on. Looks like Noah Morkby is going to head out to the outfield. We'll check out the rest of the defensive changes here for Grand Forks Central. But Benjamin will come to the plate now to the mound for Central to face Alex Seaver with the bases loaded, full of Roughriders. Seaver, the cleanup man at the plate, and this is a big spot to have to come into the game to. Red River down by a score of 4-0. Central down by a score of 4-0. And Zach Benjamin's going to come on with the bases loaded behind him and try to get the cleanup man for Grand Forks Red River, and that's going to be a tall challenge, to say the least. Trying to look around at the rest of the defensive assignments here on the infield, and looks like we've got Brody Ledege still at third, Keegan Hensrud at second. Nolan Marto is now the second baseman. Keegan Hensrud rather at short, apologies. And the first pitch swinging a foul off the bat of Alex Seaver, and the count goes to 0-1. So Nolan Marto will come in from left field and play second base now for Grand Forks Central. And we do see that Noah Morkby is out in left. So that will complete the changes for the Knights. Benjamin will deliver 0-1 to Seaver. Curveball misses away. So far, the numbers on Morkby, 3 1/3. Gives up 4 runs this far on 4 hits. Struck out 4, walked 7. The runners on base, his responsibility. Pitch to Seaver, swinging a ground ball foul, third base side. And the count will go to a ball and 2 strikes on Seaver. Seaver's 0 for 1. He laid down a sacrifice bunt back in the third to move runners along. Flew out to right field back in the second inning. Away from third, Chine. Dosh from second. Peterson from first. The 1-2 on the way. Swinging a hot shot. This is hit well to center field. Turns around Morkby. It's into the gap, and it will fall for a hit. Scoring easily is Chine. Dosh will come in to score. 2 runs will score on what will be an RBI double for Alex Seaver, the cleanup man, out into the left center field gap. And Grand Forks Red River will take a 6-0 lead.
Next up for the Riders, number 9, Griffin Hoganson.
Seaver with his first hit today. The runs will be charged to Noah Morkby. Runners still at second and third. And still some good bats coming to the plate here. Griffin Hoganson will step in for Grand Forks Red River. Chance to tack on to his own lead now. He's the pitcher for the Riders. Fastball high from Benjamin. And the count is a ball and no strikes. Hoganson with 2 hits in the game. He singled into right field on a tough play out there for right fielder Blaze Walken. Or doubled rather in the second inning and then singled in the third. Pitch on the way to him. Swinging a ground ball left side. Tough play. Snared by Brody Ledege. He'll throw across the diamond for the out. Nice play by the third baseman for Grand Forks Central. And Hoganson is out number 2.
Next up for the Riders.
Around. Xander Wayne will come to the plate for Grand Forks Red River. Wayne's had a tough day, locked up on a couple of tough pitches. He's 0 for 2 pair of strikeouts and gone down looking both times against Noah Morkby. So here we go. Xander Wayne at the plate. A set by Benjamin, pitch on the way to Wayne. Check swing. That one called a strike. Not caught by Gabe Tandy, but strike nonetheless. Count goes to 0-1. 6-0. Red River with 4 into the inning on a benefit of 3 hits, including the big 2 RBI double a couple of moments ago by Alex Seaver. Set by Benjamin. And the pitch to Wayne. Curveball, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Xander's had a hard time picking him up today on those breaking pitches, and now in a bit of a hole here at 0-2. Look in by Benjamin. Chance to get the Riders out of it. And the pitch on the way to Wayne. Curveball missed away. Wayne, a big, deep breath of an exhale there after that pitch came across. Remains 0-2, or rather goes to a ball and 2 strikes on Xander Wayne. Set by Benjamin. Look over towards third. The 1-2 to Wayne. Swinging a ground ball foul. That one down in the zone. Wayne having to take a look at that and take a hack at it as well, protecting the plate. Xander will step out and readjust the batting gloves. And get ready once again. Runners again from second and third. Peterson from third. Seaver from second. Look in, and the 1-2 to Wayne. Just missed outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Steady diet of breaking pitches to Xander Wayne here this afternoon. And all of them seemingly targeting the outside part of the plate. Set by Benjamin, the 2-2 to Wayne. Fastball, ground ball towards the shortstop. Keegan Ensrud has it. He'll throw across the diamond for the out. Xander Wayne will become out number 3 here in the 4th inning, but Red River gets some damage done in their half of the 4th as they will score 4 runs on the benefit of 3 base hits, the big RBI double, the big blow. They will leave 2. And your score at the end of 4 completes. Red River 6 and Central nothing. This is our coverage of high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage, Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network, and KNOX Sports.
From tears in your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new again. Big or small, at Finest Auto Trim, we can cover it all. To check out our services, go to finestautotrim.com or stop out on Demers Avenue in Grand Forks to get your quote today.
The Kubota BX Series, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
See the full line of Kubota at Acme Equipment Grand Forks.
Residents of the Midwest are known for being self-starters and getting the job done. But when it comes to electrical work, it's best to call a professional. Hi, this is Steve from Bergstrom Electric. It's true that there's a certain glory to accomplishing a task on your own, but it's our experience that not only will save you time, but also the headaches that go along with home improvement projects. A simple phone call to Bergstrom Electric can make all the difference. At Bergstrom Electric, the light does shine brighter.
We will go to the top of the 5th inning. Your score is Grand Forks Red River 6, Grand Forks Central nothing. An 0-1 pitch to Nolan Martel. Swinging a pop-up on the right side, but that's going to drift out of play. And the count will go to a ball and a strike now on Nolan Martel. Actually, no balls, 2 strikes, apologies. Nolan Martel, Blaze Walken, Brody Ledegy are due up for Central. Roughriders strike with 4 runs in their half of the 4th to take the 6-0 lead. Fastball swung through and missed strike 3. Big hack up on the top of the zone, and no chance to catch up with that for Nolan Martel. He'll strike out for the 2nd time today. Hoganson has strikeout number 6 of his afternoon. He's allowed just 2 hits. Griffin Hoganson has been very good today. Gave up the double to Landon Lima and a single to Zach Benjamin. And that's it thus far. Walken steps in, breaking pitch for a strike. And the count will go to 0-1. Take a look at this big sweeping curve that you have here from Griffin Hoganson on that last pitch as he winds and fires here again. A swing and a ground ball foul, but look at that motion for just a great drop up on the top end of the zone. Hoganson getting it done nicely. And the count now 0-2 after a swing and a foul off the bat of Walken. Walken grounded out the second baseman. He'll swing and miss. Strike three. Walken comes up empty. And Griffin Hoganson beginning to take some control of the game now for Red River. Strikeout number 7 for Hoganson. He hasn't walked a man yet tonight. And Brody Ledeguin will come to the plate. A ground ball out to second, his only time up. And here's a swing and a flare to the right side. That one twisting away from the line. Ends up dropping in foul territory. And it'll be 0-1 on Brody Ledeguin. Top of the 5th. Both teams winless in the Eastern Dakota Conference. Somebody comes out of here with their first win in the league today. I'll look in, and the 0-1 to Ledeguin. Swinging a capper foul. Count 0-2. And that's a big deal. When the schedule was modified a few years ago, you only get one look at each team on the way through. You get 11 league games, one against every opponent. The 0-2, that one just missed outside. Good location that time by Hoganson. Tried to nip at the bottom of the knees. Maybe just a bit low. Count a ball and 2 strikes. Hoganson ready. 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging that time. Strike 3. Another good location along the bottom of the zone for Griffin Hoganson. He's been so good. He came right back after delivering the pitch a moment ago where he thought he was going to get the out. Goes down and is able to get a fool on that strikeout situation. Another very nice play by Griffin Hoganson for another strikeout. And he's got 8 on the day now, and he strikes out the side in order in the central half of the 5th. Nothing across. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Your score here at Montgomery Field remains the Roughriders 6 and the Knights 0. This is our coverage of high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage, Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network, and KNOX Live Sports.
From tears in your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new again. Big or small, at Finest Auto Trim, we can cover it all. To check out our services, go to finestautotrim.com or stop out on Demers Avenue in Grand Forks to get your quote today.
The Kubota BX Series, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
See the full line of Kubota at Acme Equipment Grand Forks.
Residents of the Midwest are known for being self-starters and getting the job done. But when it comes to electrical work, it's best to call a professional. Hi, this is Steve from Bergstrom Electric. It's true that there's a certain glory to accomplishing a task on your own, but it's our experience that not only will save you time, but also the headaches that go along with home improvement projects. A simple phone call to Bergstrom Electric can make all the difference. At Bergstrom Electric, the light does shine brighter.
Welcome back to our coverage of high school baseball. Adrian Gonzalez will lead things off for Grand Forks Red River in the Riders half of the 5th inning. Riders lead it 6-0. Zach Benjamin delivers a pitch for a ball. Count will go to a ball and no strikes. Benjamin goes into his first full inning of work. Gonzalez, Josh Scribner, Tate Parson. Bottom third due up for Grand Forks Red River in the home half of the 5th inning. A look in by Benjamin, pitch to Gonzalez, swinging a hammer to left field and deep. Back after it, Morkby turning, looking. This one's a one-hopper off the fence out in left field. Turned by Gonzalez. He'll coast into second base with a stand-up double. And the Riders will put a runner on to start the 5th inning. Big shot by Adrian Gonzalez. And there's actually a new left fielder in the game for Central. The sub was not reported to us, and the lineup card was taken from us at the beginning of the game for public address purposes. So afraid I'm not going to be able to tell you who that is until we get between innings, but we'll go ahead and tell you who that is after we get to the between inning portion of the matchup here. So with a runner on second, nobody out, Josh Scribner will come to the plate for Grand Forks Red River with Gonzalez away from second, Spinner for a strike. And the count is no balls and a strike on Josh Scribner. Scribner walked a pair of times. He scored a run today. The line on Morkby calculated for his start today for Central. Look back at second base by Benjamin. The 0-1 pitch, Scribner swings and twists one foul off to the right. And the count will go to a ball and a strike. The line on Morkby today, 3 1/3. Ends up giving up 6 runs all earned on 5 hits. He will strike out 4, walk 7 Again, all the runs earned against him. The 0-2 pitch. Here's a curveball hit high in the air to shallow left field. Coming on is center fielder Braden Brevik to make the catch, taking control of the play, and Brevik will relay the ball back in quickly. Scribner flies out to center field for the first out of the 5th inning.
Next up for the Riders, number 2, Tate Parson.
Tate Parson coming to the plate. Long run to come in for Braden Brevik on that ball. But Brevik taking charge of it, coming straight at the baseball, realizing he's got the best angle. Parson 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored. He'll take a fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-1 on Tate Parson. Riders leading 6-0 in the bottom of the 5th. Benjamin coming set with the ball in his glove. Look back at second base. The pitch. Parson swings and misses. And it's 0-2 quickly on Tate Parson. Those of you, again, watching on KNOX Live Sports, you can see that once again we're losing our camera angle. There continues to be somebody just kind of ramming on the fence once in a while out there that turns the camera around. Look back at second base, and the 0-2 offering to Parsons. Behind him goes all the way back to the screen. Long run to get back to it for catcher Gabe Tandy. He's got it, but not in time to keep Gonzalez from moving on. Gonzalez on to third. So a runner moves up for Red River to third. Still a ball and 2 strikes on Tate Parson. Top of the order due up next for Red River. And a few of them would be seeing Zach Benjamin for the first time. Benjamin's going to step off and reset. Turned into just a gorgeous day today, and we haven't had many. The wind basically at bay throughout the course of this one. Benjamin delivers. Parson swings and hits one shallow. Out towards shortstop. Keegan Hensrud backing up on that. He'll make the play. And Keegan Hensrud makes the second out of the inning for Grand Forks Red River on the pop-up by Tate Parson. 2 out. And we'll see Jacob Chine coming to the plate for the Roughriders.
Next up for the Riders, number 6, Jacob Chine.
Chine didn't have a chance to play in the opener due to an injury, and had a chance to see him for the first time in the last matchup they had against Minot non-conference, at least for us. And Chine swings and rips one into the left center field gap. This will roll for a hit and more. Chine chugging around first. He's on his way to second base. Takes a look up at Mark Veriano at third. He'll hold up at second base. That'll score Gonzalez. And Red River will take a 7-0 lead. Chine has 2 hits in the game, a single and a double.
Next up for the Riders, number 10, Matt Dosh.
And we'll see Matt Dosh come to the plate now for Grand Forks Red River. 7-0 lead in favor of the Riders. 4 big ones came across in the 4th. They've scored again here in the 5th. Benjamin peeking back at second base. Pitch to Dosh. He was fooled in a breaking pitch. 0-1 on Matt Dosh. Dosh has walked a couple of times, scored a couple of times. He walked in the 3rd for 4th, grounded out to shortstop back in the 1st. A set by Benjamin, a check back at second base, pitch to Dosh, another curveball, and again, a swing and a miss. 0-2 now on Dosh. Dosh a little frustrated there. He didn't realize that he didn't have a great swing at that. He was kind of fooled by that breaking pitch. Look in by Zach Benjamin trying to get the Knights out of the inning. A look back at second base. The 0-2 to Dosh. It's up. Runner moving towards third. Peg at third base. Not going to be in time. Sliding in safely is Jacob Chine. He'll swipe third. Good speed by Chine. Injured to start the season. So Chine coming up with that ability to run and score. Nicely done for Chine. A ball and 2 strikes. Dosh ready now with a runner at third for Red River. And the pitch to him. Swinging a ground ball weakly on the right side. Picked up by pitcher Benjamin. Throw over to first base for the out in time. Dosh will be out number 3 for Red River in the home half of the 5th, but they score again. Riders come up with a pair of doubles in the inning. They'll score a run on 2 hits, and they will leave 1. And we have played 5 full. New score on the Ultra scoreboard is Red River 7 and Central 0 to the 6th next. This is our coverage of high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network and KNOX Live Sports.
When you need the right part for your pickup, head to Northwood or call Mike's Custom Truck. Amanda will drop ship any part you need. Turbos, upgraded fuel pumps, Edge products, and more. Mike's Custom Truck, 587-6335.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Plus, they also carry a full line of ice melter products for your home or business. To check out all their products, go to rivards.com.
Tufty Marine in Northwood is your Lund Boat headquarters. Looking to buy, sell, or trade? Tufty Marine will get you into the Lund boat you've always wanted. And they have the parts and accessories you need as well. To check out their inventory, go to tuftymarine.com. Tufty Marine, your Lund dealer in Northwood, always willing to make a deal.
Now going to tonight's number 2, Zach Benjamin.
We'll go to the top of the 6th. Grand Forks Central. Maybe one more chance through their lineup, trailing by a score of 7-0 to Grand Forks Red River as we start the 6th inning. Griffin Hoganson kicks and fires. Fastball strike to Zach Benjamin, who's now the pitcher for Central. Benjamin followed by Braden Brevick, Keegan Hensrud due up here in the 6th. And the 0-1 pitch from Hoganson. Swing at a ground ball, actually correction, a foul ball to the left side. The count will level up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Benjamin with a single back in the 3rd. 1 for 1 in the afternoon. Look in, and the 1-1 pitch on the way. Fooled him on a changeup. Swing and a miss, and the count will go to a ball and 2 strikes. That's a really good pitch from Griffin Hoganson. No break on that, just simply straight change of speeds. And the 1-2 pitch on the way. Benjamin swings and hits it towards the right side. That'll trickle into right field, and it's a base hit for Zach Benjamin. Pair of hits for Benjamin out of the number 9 spot in the order today for Grand Forks Central. And the Knights have their leadoff runner aboard to start the 6th inning.
Number 4, Braden Brevick.
Braden Brevick will come to the plate for Central. Pair of strikeouts so far for Brevick today. Good defensive play in center field. In one of the previous innings, Hoganson will check the runner Benjamin. Had him leaning towards second base, makes a move, but Benjamin's back in safely. Hoganson taking a look in for his sign. We'll check the runner over at first base. The leadoff man for Central at the plate. Fastball high and tight. Count will go to a ball and no strikes on Braden Brevick. Brevick struck out swinging in the 1st, looking in the 3rd. 0 for 2 on the day. Hoganson has given up just 2 hits, has not walked a batter as of yet. Been very effective for Central this afternoon. Pitch on the way. Here's a hammered shot by Brevick to left field on a line. Drops in front of Brady Peterson for a hit. Long turn around second base by Benjamin, but he'll slow up there. Braden Brevick, solid contact for Grand Forks Central. And the Knights will put 2 runners on with nobody out. Keegan Hensrud coming up, and Central trying to put some doubt into the game here in the 6th. That was a solid piece of contact by Braden Brevick and just hammered that ball into left field. And so now 2 on, nobody out. This will be the most pressure that Griffin Hoganson has faced so far today, and it comes here in the 6th. Keegan Hensrud, a ground out and a fly out so far. Time is called behind the plate by catcher Matt Dosh. As the Riders want to reset, runners will begin to take their leads. Hensrud steps in, a set by Hoganson. Pitch to Hensrud is high, and the count will go to a ball and no strikes. Keegan Hensrud, starting shortstop for Central. Been a player in the action now for a couple of seasons. This is his 3rd year of varsity ball for Central. 1-0 pitch, fastball for a strike, outer edge. Count levels up at 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is the heart of the order coming up here now for Central with multiple runners on, nobody out. Their best opportunity to put something on the board today. Look back by Hoganson. Breaking pitch, called strike 2. Hensrud holding up on it. Comes in, catches the top of the zone. Ball and 2 strikes. Hensrud stepping in. Runners their leads. Away from second, Benjamin. Off of first, Brevick. A set by Hoganson. Check of the runner back at second. The pitch. Swing and a shot to center. This is going to fall for a base hit. Up with it, Jacob Chine. They're going to hold the runner. Now a late go to the plate. Play will not be there. Sliding in head first will be Zach Benjamin. He'll score on the shot by Keegan Hensrud to center field. And Grand Forks Central has cut the deficit to 6-1. There was some hesitation by Benjamin coming around third. Not sure what that was for. He had stopped and then started. and decides to come to the plate and scores it, and Gabe Tandy will step in with runners on first and second. Still nobody out for Central in the inning. Breaking pitch hit foul back to the screen, and the count is 0-1 on Gabe Tandy, who struck out in the first and hit a ground ball to the shortstop in the fourth. And right now, what the Riders would like to see is a good old-fashioned double play ball. Swing and a miss, fastball up. Count is 0-2. 7-1 now, Grand Forks Red River with a 6-run lead as Central able to chip into it a little bit here in the sixth inning. Look back at second base, pitch on the way, curveball hit high and foul down the left field line. That one was hit well. Tandy got around on it and rockets it out of play to the left side. And it's still 0-2 on Gabe Tandy. Hoganson will look back at second base and delivers 0-2, swinging a fly ball foul again, twisting out of play to the right. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Tandy putting up quite a fight here. And a swing and a ground ball by Tandy out towards the left side. Charging it is Xander Wayne. Throw across the diamond will get away, and this will go into dead ball territory. Brevik is going to come home to score. Hensrud will move on to third base, and Gabe Tandy will go to first base, and what will be a throwing error, that'll be charged to Xander Wayne. This will be a tough play no matter what happens in that situation, but in that situation, just a tough situation all the way around for Wayne to trying to come on and make that play. There was just not a lot of opportunity to work with it. And so we'll see Noah Morkvee coming to the plate with another run coming in for Grand Forks Central to make it 7-2, a 5-run lead now for Grand Forks Red River, but 2 more in scoring position for the Knights. Here in the 6th inning, Morkvee 0 for 2. Standing ready, pitch to him, swinging a ground ball right back up the middle. A look back by Hoganson to third. He'll go to first base for the out. Checked up on the runner at third, Hensrud, and then delivers the out on Noah Morkvee, 1-3 for the first out of the inning.
For the Knights, number 18, Lima.
Good piece of hitting that time for Morkvee. Sent it right back up the middle, but no chance to sneak it by Griffin Hoganson. And Landon Lima, a double and a strikeout, 1 for 2 in the game. Will come to the plate. Runner still at second and third. Fastball away. And the count is a ball and no strikes on Landon Lima. The Knights coming back with 2 in their half of the 6th inning. Cutting the Red River lead to 5. Pitch on the way to Lima. Fastball for a strike. Ball and a strike now on Landon Lima. Hoganson taking a look in. Has his side. Runner's edge away from second and third. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking pitch high. 2 balls and a strike. Had a chance to be over the soccer matchup between Central and River last night. That was entertaining. Red River winning 3-2 in that matchup. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Big swing by Lima. It comes up empty. And the count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2-2 the count on Lima. Trying to extend the rally. Hoganson checks the runner at third. Delivers low, and that one gets away. Rolls back to the screen. Hensrud will come home to score, and that'll make it 7-3. The Knights get back to within 4. Wild pitch that will be charged to Griffin Hoganson. And the Knights cut the lead to 4. Now the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes on Landon Lima. And Lima with a hit could more than cut this Red River lead in half in 1 inning. And a swing and a miss. Lima down on strikes for strike 3. That's a good pitch once again by Hoganson. Coming back to a fastball up in the zone. And, you know, it's interesting to see Hoganson battle like that. That's his 8th strikeout.
Except for the Knights, number 9.
He hasn't had the best of innings behind him, obviously. 3 singles, an error that allowed a couple of runners to move along. It looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here for Grand Forks Central. And the first pitch from Hoganson on the outside corner for a strike. So the table told me, who do we got hitting? Mason Griffin? All right, there we go. They took the lineup card, so the deal is they have to tell me who's hitting. Swinging a ground ball foul in the box. Count will go to no balls and 2 strikes. That was the deal that we made. The deal we made is that they get the lineup card, but they have to tell me who subs. Yeah, but I couldn't hear that. No balls, 2 strikes. Griffin takes one away, and the count will go to a ball and 2 strikes. I can send this one over to you, then we'll get it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. And we'll see Griffin going down on strikes. That will end the threat for Grand Forks Central in their half of the 6th inning. First, actually the 9th strikeout for Griffin Hoganson, but Central does damage. Central will pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. There was an error, and the Knights will leave one, and we have played 5.5. New score here on the All True scoreboard. It's Grand Forks Red River 7 and Central 3. This is our coverage of high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network and KNOX Live Sports.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, trade, or rent a trailer, stop into East Grand Forks. GrandTrailersSales.com.
What do you need or want right now? Area Community Credit Union can help you get whatever it is you want. Vehicle, furniture, a home loan, or maybe you need help with a wedding. Contact the professionals at Area Community Credit for solutions. Federally insured by NCUA.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. They have pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. Go to sprayadvantage.com.
Welcome back to our coverage of high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network, KNOX Live Sports. We make our way into the bottom of the 6th inning. Grand Forks Red River will attempt to tack on, leading by 4 at 7-3. They had a 7-0 lead coming into the top of the 6th, and Central was able to strike 3 singles, an error, allowed 3 runs to come across and score. Brady Peterson, Alex Sieber, Griffin Hoganson, 3, 4, and 5 due up in the order for Grand Forks Central as we get ready to go into the bottom of the 6th inning. And again, for those of you taking this in on KNOX Live Sports tonight, we have just a situation where our camera has not been able to stay straight with us. So right now you're getting just a hint of the picture on the left-hand side of your screen. But again, without the infrastructure of the situation at Kraft Field, we're kind of struggling to bring that view to you. So we're going to stay with it, though, because at least it gives you something. We do realize, obviously, it's a bit off. We're just kind of hoping that will give us something through the end of the game to finish with. Brady Peterson has picked up a pair of walks, 0 for 1. In the matchup, 1-0 pitch from Benjamin, misses outside. And the count will level at 1 ball and 1 strike. We're obviously going to get through this situation here at Montgomery Field so that we can get over to the new digs at Kraft. Swing and a miss. The count will go to 2 balls and a strike on Peterson. And I'm telling you, every time you drive by there, one of the things that you're going to notice as you go down the street that separates Eagles Arena and Kraft Field, when you come up upon that new backstop, really has a big game kind of feel. Swinging a ground ball by Peterson out to short. Hensrud up with it, throws across. There's a scramble for the bag after it drew the first baseman off the bag, and Noah Morkvee is able to come down with it. Morkvee snuck into first base on us in that sequence. And Brady Peterson will be out 6-3 for out number 1. Alex Siever a double. He's 1 for 2. Laid down a sacrifice bunt so far. The double scored a pair of big runs for Red River to break things open. Back in the 4th. He stands ready. Pitch from Benjamin. He hammers it foul to the left side. The count will go to no balls and a strike. Yeah, when you're going, if you take the route south off of 17th Avenue and go down the street by Eagles Arena, as you come up on Kraft Field with that new backstop, the roofing, that type of thing, you just get a really solid impression of a baseball park, and that's the first thing that you're going to notice when you come up upon it. It's going to be fun to go to games there. 0-1 pitch, curveball, strike 2. The count is 0-2 on Alex Siever. 7-4, or rather 3, Red River up by 4 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Look in by Benjamin. Long peer over the top of the glove. And the 0-2 pitch, curveball hit foul, yanked by Siever out of play to the left. And it will stay 0-2. The issue with not getting over to Kraft Field. They need plus 50-degree weather at night in order to do some of the final work on the construction piece to get that going, and we just haven't had a spring where we can give you that at the evening. An 0-2 pitch hammered right back up the middle for a hit off of Alex Seaver, and Seaver comes up with his second consecutive hit. 1 for 3 now. And the thing about it is that for our coverage with video streaming, part of the issue that we have is that we can't give you an elevated look when we come back out to the field. Basically what we have here at Montgomery Field is eye level. We're elevated a little bit in the bleachers, but not a lot. So we just don't have the opportunity here on this field to give you the best of looks at things like we will have at Kraft when we get back over there. Benjamin, a fastball high. The count's a ball and no strikes to Griffin Hoganson. A double, a single. 2 for 3 for Hoganson. Good day pitching for Grand Forks Red River. The Rider dugout is what you can hear in the background trying to pick up some atmosphere here. Benjamin delivers. Curveball for a strike. The count 0-1 on Griffin Hoganson. Boy, that's a really good curveball as well. You take a look back at this pitch. Watch that thing sweep in. Boy, big break on that. Big break on that pitch. A set by Benjamin, and he'll move over to first base. Runner diving back in time is Alex Seaver. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 6th. Red River leading 7-3. Trying to put a bit more on the board before they come out in the 7th and pitch for their first EDC win of the season. Swing and a miss. That's a bad pitch that Hoganson chases down low. He knows it. Nods his head. Count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Xander Wayne on deck. He'd like an opportunity with some runners on to try to do some damage. He's had a tough day at the plate today for Red River. Benjamin taking a look in. Seaver will edge away from first base. And the 1-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for strike 3. Griffin Hoganson having to chase that pitch on the outside corner. And he will be strikeout number 1, Zach Benjamin. 2 outs in the inning now. And it's Xander Wayne, couple of strikeouts, and a ground ball out to shortstop so far in the matchup. So Wayne will step in. He struck out looking at a couple of tough pitches to him back in the 2nd and 3rd. Benjamin going to make a move back over to first base. And Wayne will stand at the plate and get ready. He takes a look. Last at bat, a ground ball out to shortstop. Made some contact with it. That could be a step back in the right direction for him. Benjamin delivers. Curveball for a strike. The count goes to 0-1. Take a look back at that last pitch on Griffin Hoganson's at bat. The American Family Insurance Tyler Nagel Agency replay. There again, just a great breaking pitch on the outside corner. And you've got to go out there and defend it with a couple of strikes in the count. But that's just how a pitcher executes. He executes well. A swing and a flare towards the right side, twisting towards the line. This will fall foul is the call. Wayne trying to put one out in traffic on the right side of the field, and the count will go to no balls and 2 strikes on Xander. Looking ahead to the central 7th, bottom 3rd will have to get it rolling. Blaze Walken, Brody Ledegy, and Zach Benjamin, 7, 8, and 9 in the order, are due up. And right now they're going to need a bunch of runs. Down by a score of 7-3, trying to keep it there with 2 outs in the inning. And Alex Seaver at first base for Red River. A set, and the 0-2 to Wayne. Curveball hammered towards second base, hit well. Picked up by Nolan Martell. He'll throw over to first base for the out. And Xander Wayne is out number 3. Red River is out in their half of the 6th, or rather, yes, the 6th inning. No runs on a hit. They will leave a runner, and we have played 6 full. New score? Nope, same score on our all-true scoreboard after 6 innings. Grand Forks Red River 7, Central 3. And the Knights will pitch for the victory. The Roughriders will pitch for the victory. Coming up next on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network and KNOX Live Sports.
Add a pop of color and excitement to your next celebration with Balloons by Misty. Their one-of-a-kind balloon design skills and creativity will make your event unforgettable. It's always a party at Balloons by Misty. Visit balloonsbymisty.com today.
Hello?
Yeah, is your refrigerator running?
Not again.
Because it should be.
Keep your refrigerator and all your appliances running like new with the help of Bud & Ralph's Appliance Service. Bud & Ralph's has been making house calls in the greater Grand Forks area since 1986.
Hi, this is Jen from Absolute Refrigeration, your local commercial refrigeration experts. Our team provides excellent and dependable service to keep your business up and running all year long. Call us at 787-1200. Absolute Refrigeration. We're here when staying cool absolutely matters.
Hi Grand Forks, it's Monique Lamoureux, retired Olympic champion and your newest real estate agent with RE/MAX Grand and proud supporter of high school athletics. I'm bringing the gold standard to your buying and selling journey. Call me today at 218-779-0610 or find me at mygrandrealty.com.
We go to the top of the 7th inning. Grand Forks Red River leading Grand Forks Central by a score of 7-3. A swing and a ground ball off the bat of Blaze Walken to short, and throw over to first base will be in time for the out. Blaze Walken is out number 1 here in the 7th inning. 5-3 on the putout.
12 on Osowski.
And we'll see Osowski coming to the plate for Grand Forks Central. And you know what? I got that one off there. See, I'm listening now. You know, you've had me adjust a little bit. Trying to become multifaceted, pick up the information from all the sources. You know how that works, right? So Osowski's at the plate for Grand Forks Central. Griffin Hoganson comes out to try to finish the game, delivers away for a ball. Count goes to a ball and no strikes. So Osowski steps in here in the 7th, trying to be a part of a rally to bring this thing back home. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Good breaking pitch downstairs. Coming down with a 12-6 break from Hoganson. Count level, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ledegie's day, a ground out to the shortstop, rather to the second baseman, strikeout. Fastball gets away from catcher Dosh, rolls back to the screen. And it's now 2 balls and a strike on Osowski. Zach Benjamin due up next, and Benjamin is in the on-deck circle for Grand Forks Central. We'll have a very brief post-game report. 2-1 pitch on the way. Fastball low. The count will go to 3 balls and a strike as Hoganson goes looking for the complete game. The reason for our brevity in the post-game report, we do have Minnesota Twins baseball coming up. Their pregame is underway. They have not yet started the game. It's first pitch at 6:40. Pitch for a strike on the inside corner to Osowski. And that'll bring the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Osowski at the plate. Payoff pitch from Hoganson and called strike 3. Down low in the zone that time from Griffin Hoganson. And Osowski is the second out of the inning. Let's get a look at that on the American Family Insurance Tyler Nagel Agency replay. That pitch was down along the bottom of the zone, right at the bottom of the knees. Take a look at that one coming in. Oh, yeah, outside corner. Topped the knees on the way through. Good look at that pitch on the American Family Insurance Tyler Nagel Agency replay. And a swing and a miss by Zach Benjamin, who's the last hope here for Grand Forks Central in the top of the 7th. No balls and a strike. Benjamin, 2 singles, 2 runs scored today. Hoganson looking in, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a third shot out to center field, and Zach Benjamin has had him a day for Grand Forks Central. 3 singles for Zach Benjamin this afternoon out of the number 9 spot in the order, and he extends the game for the Knights on that rip up the middle of the field.
Next up for the Knights, number 4, Braden.
So Braden Brevick to the plate, and that shot by Benjamin at least gives the Knights a chance to bring the top of their order back to the plate here in the 7th. You want the top of the order there if you're trying to dig yourself out of the hole. Here's a swing by Brevick. It's off his foot in the box. And the count will go to no balls and a strike on Braden Brevick. 2 strikeouts and a single for Brevick. 1 for 3. He singled back in the 6th when Central scored their 3 runs. Red River and Central both looking for their first league wins of the season. Both teams play again tomorrow. Set by Hoganson, check of the runner at first base. Pitch hammered to left field and deep. This one back towards the wall, and it is gone. A 2-run home run for Braden Brevick.
Home run for number 4, Braden Brevick.
Absolutely destroyed that baseball for Grand Forks Central. And Braden Brevick drives in 2 on a big fly to the left field corner. And Grand Forks Central is back within 2 by a score of 7-5. 2 for 4 in the day now for Braden Brevik. Singled in the 6th, homers in the 7th. Game not done yet. Now it's a 2-run game.
Except for the Knights. Number 20.
Anyone reaches, including Keegan Hensrud here. And the Knights will have a chance to bring the tying run to the plate in the top half of the 7th. Pitch from Hoganson's a fastball inside. And the count will go to a ball and no strikes on Keegan Hensrud. Hensrud 1 for 3, singled and scored. Back in the 6th for Central. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball upstairs. Count levels 1 ball, 1 strike. You could hear the contact on that baseball as well. I mean, big flies just sound different. That's just the way it is. They just sound different than what you normally get out of a baseball. 2-0 pitch on the way to Hensrud. Breaking pitch for a strike. And the count is 2-1 on Keegan Hensrud. Hensrud, a ground ball out to short. A fly ball out to right field, then the single, and the run scored in the 6th. 2-1 to him. Check swing. Held up on a curveball. They're going to say, did he go? And they may have called that a strike. And they did. Count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Appeal down to first base umpire Ryan Ingham, and he says Keegan Hensrud went. So 2-2 the count. And a look in by Hoganson, the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. It's in the turf. Picked up by Dosh. He'll throw down to first base. That'll be in time for the out. Hensrud becomes the 10th strikeout of the day for Griffin Hoganson. The play is 2-3 for round number 3. Central challenges the last couple of innings, but they will come up short. For Central in the 7th. 2 runs will come across on 2 base hits. There were no errors. Your final score on the All True scoreboard will be Red River 7 and Central 5. We'll take a break and come back with our post-game totals in just a couple of moments and then send you off to the Twins and their pregame report. This is our coverage of high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage, Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network, and KNOX Live Sports. We're back with our post-game report next.
If you haven't had good pizza, I mean really good pizza from Pizza, you should. Pete's Menu offers personal, family, or specialty for free delivery or pickup Tuesday through Saturday, along with daily specials, all at delicious prices. If you haven't been to pizzamenu.com, you should.
The Golf Center is your go-to place for the latest. From PXG, Callaway, TaylorMade, Titleist, Ping, Srixon, Mizuno, plus everything else at the Golf Center.
Have you done your maintenance? You should. Call Thermal Air and let us check your furnace or your boiler for professional evaluation of your equipment's performance without high-pressure tactics. Call Thermal Air at 701-740-8161.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill.
Phil Thompson and Associates are on the job providing crop insurance, tax, and related service for farmers, businesses, individuals, and families since 1989. Phil Thompson and Associates, Warren and East Grand Forks.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Plus, they also carry a full line of ice melter products for your home or business. To check out all their products, go to rivards.com.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, trade, or rent a trailer, stop into East Grand Forks. GrandTrailersSales.com.
What do you need or want right now? Area Community Credit Union can help you get whatever it is you want. Vehicle, furniture, a home loan, or maybe you need help with a wedding. Contact the professionals at Area Community Credit for solutions. Federally insured by NCUA.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. They have pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. Go to sprayadvantage.com.
Picture yourself at Lake Region State College. With faculty and staff here to help you succeed, we know you by name. Picture your success as you get hands-on ready for the workforce or transfer on to earn your bachelor's degree. Lake Region State College. We change lives.
We go to our post-game report tonight here at Montgomery Field, and we welcome you to our coverage once again of high school baseball on the Roughriders Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network and KNOX Live Sports. Ryan Cunningham with you here this evening. This was a fun one tonight. Grand Forks Red River wins it by a final score of 7-5. Central challenges at the end of the game and comes up just a little bit short, including a big two-run home run for Braden Brevik that brought the crowd to life here tonight. But nonetheless, with the win, Red River will go on to their first league victory of the year. They'll improve their overall record now to a 1-3 mark in the Eastern Dakota Conference. They'll go to 2-7 overall. Central will drop to 1-9 in the overall category and will drop to 0-4 inside league play. Our post-game report brought to you by Spray Advantage and Lake Region State College. Spray Advantage, everything you need for the spraying and application process on your farm. The difference between Spray Advantage and their competitors is that they have what you're looking for in stock. Tips, tanks, nozzles, pumps, grain carts, seed tenders in 2 locations to serve you in Grand Forks and St. Thomas. Spray Advantage, make them a part of your agricultural game plan now and for years to come. And our coverage brought to you by Lake Region State College in Devils Lake. At Lake Region State College, we change lives. Precision agriculture, law enforcement, nursing, just a couple of the careers that you can dive into at Lake Region State College. Get done in 2 and start earning, or go and find your 4-year degree somewhere out there at one of the institutions in North Dakota with the credits that you earn at Lake Region State College. Campuses in Devils Lake, their main campus at the Grand Forks Air Force Base, and also online at lrsc.edu. That's lrsc.edu. Post-game totals look like this. For Grand Forks Red River, 7 runs on 9 hits and error. They will leave 8. And the complete game for Griffin Hoganson, who picks up the win. He will give up 5 runs. Only 2 of those will be earned on 7 hits. He will strike out 10. Griffin Hoganson did not walk a single man here today, and that is a big, big part of how this game turned out today. Without giving up any walks, Central scoring 5 runs, challenging at the end of the game, but without the free passes to take advantage of, Griffin Hoganson gives himself a great chance to win the game today. And for Red River, that was 7 runs, 9 hits, and error, and they leave 8. For Central, 5 runs on 7 hits. They do not commit an error, and they will leave 3 today, and the loss is going to go to Noah Morkvee. Morkvee will go 3 1/3 innings of work today. He will give up 6 runs on 5 hits. He struck out 4 but walked 7, and that put him into some trouble today. Offensively, Grand Forks Red River with a couple of days as far as drawing walks. Josh Scribner drew 2 today. Tate Parson was 1 for 2 with a single down the bottom of the order. Scored a run there as well. Jacob Chine up in the top of the order was 2 for 4, a single, a double. He scored a run today. Alex Seaver drove in a couple of big runs to break things open in the 4th, and Alex Seaver probably the best day offensively today. 2 for 3, a single, a double. He laid down a sacrifice bunt and ends up driving in a couple of runs in the 4th inning for Red River. Again, the Riders, 7 runs, 9 hits, and error, they'll leave 8. Central, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors, they'll leave 3. And your final score this afternoon here at Montgomery Field in Midtown Grand Forks at the Oxford Sports Complex will be Grand Forks Red River 7, Grand Forks Central 5. The game played in 1 hour and 48 minutes. It began at 4:36 and ended at 6:24 Central Time here in Grand Forks, North Dakota. And let's take a look at our post-game awards. Our first award is our PS Garage Doors Player of the Game Award, and it's brought to you today by PS Garage Doors, where the PS stands for perfect service. PS Garage Doors has the outstanding opportunity to bring you perfect service anywhere in the region when it's time for your garage door to start working like it's supposed to. And obviously, there can be some issues with that when you've got a situation where you want to get the boat out, the camper out, whatever you're keeping in there, and the garage door is not cooperating. Get that garage door serviced with PS Garage Doors. Call 772-DOOR for perfect service. That's 772-DOOR for PS Garage Doors. Player of the game today, Zach Benjamin for Grand Forks Central. I'm going to hand out that award to him today because we've got another award for a Red River Rough Rider coming up. But Zach Benjamin today, 3 hits out of the bottom of the order. Benjamin singles in the 3rd, the 6th, the 7th, scores 2 runs today and finishes 3 for 3. From an offensive standpoint, I really like his game down there in the bottom of the order. Came in at the end of the game and pitched well enough to give his team a chance to win. So Zach Benjamin, our Player of the Game Award winner, compliments of PS Garage Doors. And our final award, our finest auto trim, finest cover of the game, Brought to you by Finest Auto Trim. Big or small, they cover it all. Finest Auto Trim specializes in the recovery of vehicle and boat seats. If it's time for you to get boat seats refinished so that you have the opportunity to get things moving in the right direction when ice out is here and you have the opportunity to get out and fish early, get that boat into Finest Auto Trim. And those of you that are in agriculture, you've been putting in significant time with your field work. You're probably going to get a little break here with some rain that's coming up. So if you're going to get the break, why not, put yourself in a little bit better situation when it comes down to getting out there and feeling comfortable in your implements with Finest Auto Trim redoing those seats for you. They can do that for you. If you notice that things weren't going in the right direction for you when you were out there to get things started with your field work, why don't you let them finish that up for you today at Finest Auto Trim. Give them a call or stop and see them. You can find them on Demers, 2201 Demers in Grand Forks. Finest Auto Trim, big or small. They cover it all. And our player of the game today, Griffin Hoganson, didn't walk a man today. Yep, gave up 3 unearned runs. In the long run, he only gives up 2 earned runs in the game, and that was on the big fly by Braden Brevik in that sixth inning. He gave up 3 runs, but they were unearned. A bit of an error behind him on the defensive side of things, but strikes out 10, gets the win, goes a complete game, and does not give up a single walk. And Griffin Hoganson will be our Finest Auto Trim, finest cover of the game. That's a nice defensive effort for Griffin Hoganson. And with that, that'll wrap up our coverage today. We wrap up our post-game report brought to you by Spray Advantage. Everything you need for spraying an application on your farm. And brought to you today by Lake Region State College. We have the Twins coming up. We will join them just before first pitch. So you haven't missed any of the Twins action. It's coming up next. Thank you for joining us for high school baseball on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network and KNOX Live Sports.
Don't let an unexpected HVAC or plumbing replacement or repair throw a wrench in your financial planning. The team of highly skilled comfort specialists